For there.
Here we go.
Yep. Go ahead.
We're live.
Fifers arriving. Welcome to the Fifers DD991 podcast. I'm Rocky, there's Thumper, we're Brett Hodges, Mick Boyce, Gilly, and Little Tate. And it's episode 146, and we're going to talk about whatever we feel like talking about. Who would like to begin?
Oh, there's so much to choose from. Good Lord.
Yes, there is.
The fact that there's so much fucking winning in the Middle East right now. 3 fucking carrier strike groups, all in one region of the fucking world together.
Yep. Well, and Iran just named a new supreme leader too. They just did.
Yeah, so they won't last long.
Nope.
Yeah, before they named him, he's probably like, guys, what did I do to deserve this, man? We've always been cool. Why are you making me the supreme leader?
Right?
I don't need that kind of heat, man.
Back in the day, everybody fought to be the leader, and then they're like fighting to not be the leader. It's like the fucking heads up, 7-up fucking game in school.
Well, I mean, when one guy gets missiled to death, and then the next day, the next guy that they put in line gets killed, I don't think anyone wants to jump up and do it, right away.
If they do, they ain't coming out of that fucking bunker ever.
If they're going to keep doing this, man, we need to take out at least one of them with that katana hellfire.
That I bet you they're using them. It wouldn't surprise me none, because they've got a nice little arsenal of them. They've used them before; they'll use them again.
What an absolutely evil weapon that is, dude! I love it.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's like somebody asked a 5th grader, "Hey, what would be the coolest weapon ever?" Well, what if you had a missile with swords in it?
Right?
Someone at the Pentagon went, hold on. Call the guys over at General Dynamics. We got something here.
Dude, could you imagine being the guy that actually got to design it and be like, yeah, this is fucking badass.
I got similar feelings about the Mark 19 Mod 3, You ask a 5th grader, what would be the coolest weapon ever? A fully automatic machine gun grenade launcher.
Yep.
That's stupid. Wait a minute. What? Say that again.
That's such my baby, too. I love that thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just think it's badass that you have 3 fucking carrier strike groups in one fucking region of the world at the same time, just fucking itching to let loose.
Now, are they all in the Gulf, or do we have one in the Mediterranean? Like, where are they all at?
Yeah.
There's one in the Med.
Okay.
And I think 2 in the Gulf.
Okay.
What about?
Well, actually, they're not. Well, they say they're not in the Gulf. They're actually in not the Persian Gulf, but they're outside straits.
In the Gulf,
of Oman.
Yeah,
the Gulf of Oman.
Okay. All right.
So they don't have a carrier group watching China and all them.
Oh, they're all watching them. I mean,
yeah.
You got fucking Japan right there, Rocky. I mean, fuck.
No, we got submarines watching them.
Hopefully, the Reagan is watching, and a couple of subs.
They're watching Russia too, because Russia. I mean, that's not even a big deal that they're giving intel to Iran, because it's not like Iran can fucking do anything anymore. Nah. We fucking took out their fucking drone carrier too, which is supposed to be able to stay out to sea for a year. They fucking sunk the shit out of that thing. I don't know if you saw that video. That was fucking hilarious.
I think I saw it.
They're like, fuck you and your toys. They're done. All their fucking drones are sitting on the bottom of the fucking Gulf right now.
Well, that's good. They can't do damage to us that way.
Fucking love it. And that was an actual big fucking carrier for drones, dude. That's all it fucking did was launch drones like swarms.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not. It's actually a pretty fucking ingenious.
If it's executed correctly, that's a good idea.
That's because they were playing. That's because they were playing StarCraft 2 with the Protoss and their fucking drone carrier. That's where they got that idea from.
Yeah,
things ridiculous on the battlefield for a video game.
It's so fucking cool though, because if you think about it, I mean, like they said, they can do extended deployments for a year. They can keep that ship out to sea. I mean, just like our ships, we can do that too. I mean, with unreps and everything else. I mean, we have the capability of unreps. They don't, but they can run supplies from a smaller ship or boat to there.
Yeah, because where they're at, they can just have their small ribs come out and drop shit off, and you got minimal manning on that ship because you got drones. You don't got to run a lot on there.
Yeah, you could You just your power plant and some radars and then your operators don't even have to be on the ship either. They can be on fucking land.
Yeah.
No. Airplanes need munitions, they need fuel, they need maintenance gear, they need tools, they need oil, they need all sorts of shit. Drones, fire and forget. All that fucking support mechanism just goes away.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of that is. I mean, if you look at just maintenance itself, that's where the bodies are at.
Well.
Yep.
True. Very true. Yeah.
Yeah, but making self-contained packages like, armed drones, man, you cut down on a lot of logistics.
Yeah, and they were flying smaller ones, not like flying Reapers. There's a fixed wings they were sending out. They're not very big, and you throw some C4 in that fucking thing, and you got a decent-sized bomb.
Yeah, 10 pounds of C4 will ruin your fucking day.
Yeah. Yeah, and you throw, fucking 20 of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
You're already seeing that with all the strikes going after the U.S. consulates. They're using those small fixed wings, getting them inside of the countries, and they're bombing the shit out of them. They're just going scorched earth on everybody around there.
I love though how we reverse engineered their fucking drone. We captured one of their drones, took out the inside, studied it, made some tweaks to it, and used it against them.
Right.
Fucking awesome.
That's the way to do it.
I mean,
that is the way to do it.
Why spend our tax dollars on building a new drone when they just gave us one to use?
And you've already got a point of origin because it's got to start fucking,
and
somewhere.
Then you can make them look like their stuff and just completely mess them. Unless it's like a different frequency or something like that it's operating off of or whatever.
Yeah.
They changed the frequency and some controls on it, but they left everything intact. So, I mean, when you see it, you think it's your own fucking drone, and it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because it would be like IFF, like kind of like identification friend or foe. It looks like a friend, but it might not be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's a whole nother level of psychological warfare there, because you don't know if your fucking drone that's flying over your head is going in the right direction.
Because now I think it's in the electromagnetic spectrum also. You know what I mean?
Dude,
something.
We've been shutting down everything. Their drones are just falling out of the fucking sky because we had the fucking electronic warfare going on over there. We have a whole network of aircraft over there shutting down their fucking shit, and they literally are having drones just fall out of the sky when they fly over. It's kind of funny.
Get, a couple of growlers in the area, man. They will shut down all the fucking EM.
Yeah, that's what they've got is the growlers over there right now, and they're strategically flying them through the airspace to fucking just leave it locked down so they can't fucking do shit.
Yep.
And any drones in the area that are flying just right out of the sky. I love it.
When they first proposed the Wild Weasel program back in Vietnam with the weren't the first Wild Weasels F4 Phantoms?
I think so, yeah.
They're either Phantoms or Voodoos. It was one of the two, but when they first floated the idea of the Wild Weasel program and set the mission parameters, the first person they pitched it to, the response was, "You've got to be shitting me." That's the first thing that was ever said about the Wild Weasel program was, "You've got to be shitting me," because look at the mission profile, man.
Yeah.
You go in relatively unarmed and you take out the radars that direct SAM sites before those same SAM sites take you down.
Yep.
Like, it's half suicide mission.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. But you know what? It works.
Oh, no, we've gotten really good at it. But boy, imagine how sketchy that shit was with a fucking Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't the best, but I mean, they were good for their time.
They were a fast brick is what they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a weird design for where they put their turbines at, the engines on the tail there, fucking behind the fucking tail.
Yeah,
so it was a weird design, but it worked.
Yeah, it did work. That's for sure.
Well, if you look at the design of the F-101 Voodoo, the F4 Phantom was just sort of like the natural progression from the Voodoo. Because if you look at the Voodoo, it has a real similar thing going.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Huey. Huey during Vietnam was an ugly fucking beast that just tanked through.
Yeah. I mean, then you got your Warthog, Everything just kind of progressed.
Yeah.
You know, what's crazy is the fucking Warthog was slower though. The F4 was faster than the fucking Warthog.
Yeah, the Warthog is slow.
About 4 times faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Warthog can only go like 450 knots or something like that.
It's the same as a stealth fighter though. The original stealth. I mean, it was fucking slow as shit. The stealth bomber and shit.
Yeah, that was on purpose though for that radar cross section.
Yeah, they're slow as shit. They're actually one of the slowest jets we have in our fucking fucking arsenal now.
No, the only thing slower than the stink bug was the fucking Warthog.
Yep.
Yeah, other than that though, yeah, it was strictly subsonic. There's no way. Well, it didn't have the aerodynamics to fucking cross the speed of sound. Its entire design was, for radar mitigation, signature mitigation. And even if you look at it, the way they had the avionics, it was all relaxed stability fly-by-wire. If that thing lost its computer, it'd have fallen out of the fucking sky because it couldn't even fly straight with those aerodynamics.
Yeah, you literally are fighting to keep it in the air the whole time.
Yeah, the computer does all the adjustments to keep the thing on the straight and level.
Yep.
Yeah, those Delta wings, man, they do not like to stay in the air. They literally actively work to fall.
That's where I was curious about how the Germans during World War II were even going to fly the flying wing after what we know how to fly it. Like, what were they coming up with to fly it?
That's what's crazy is they're just nuts enough to try it though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Just pure fucking grit and determination to get it. I mean, look at their fucking V1s and V2s, man.
Yeah,
those motherfuckers were blowing up on the launch pad, and they just kept going. They kept doing it.
Right.
I'm like, you guys are fucking nuts.
Well, it's like the Messerschmitt when it took off with its fucking landing gear. It dropped it as soon as it took off, and it's like,
yep,
I gotta land this thing on the fucking ground, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the Comet. That was the rocket
Comet.
one.
Yeah,
that's
right.
It was the Comet. The ME-163 Comet. Yeah, it was a peroxide fucking rocket motor. And if you know anything about rocket motors, dude, peroxide is some nasty fucking shit.
Well,
it's like it's the best oxidizer ever, but it's also incredibly unstable and dangerous to fucking store.
Wasn't that the original jetpack? That fucking the manpower jetpack was powered by peroxide?
I think so.
Boy, if so, that's fucking dangerous, dude.
Yeah, no, the one and only. I could have swore it was they using peroxide on that one.
I mean, think about it.
Rust.
Humans have done some stupid shit. I mean, we put guys on battlefield with fucking flamethrowers with fucking packs of fuel on their back.
Yeah, that's true. And it was high pressure too. It wasn't like
fuck that shit.
A little bit. It was fucking dosed up, man.
I am not trying to fucking wear a backpack that's gonna just fucking toast my ass.
Well, and the thing is, a 8mm Mauser round will handily go through a human body, which means even if you get shot from the front, it can still pierce that tank and blow up the guys next to you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ventilated to begin with, and then being ventilated and fucking burnt. No, thank you.
Nah, that's okay. I'm good.
And that shit was like napalm, dude, because it was sticky. It wasn't like it was like a normal flamethrower. It was sticky fuel.
Well, pure liquid gasoline doesn't have the cohesiveness and the mass to get any kind of range, and so they had to jelly the gasoline so it had the cohesiveness to actually be an effective ranged weapon, which made it sticky. So yeah, if it gets on something, it don't come off.
It's like orange juice with high pulp in it.
Right. Yeah, it just don't come off.
Dude, you seem like, remember Sean Ryan took one of those Vietnam vets, I think, and he was one of the flame troopers, and he talked about using it and shit like that, and he was excited about using it. Like, it's like just absolutely fucking crazy. Like,
you have to be mentally prepared.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have to accept, in order to take that job, you have to accept you are probably going to fucking die one way or another. Because now you're a target, because they fucking hate your ass, because you just fucking snap, crackle, pop their fucking friends in the tunnels and shit, and in the fucking bunkers. And you're just, you take a piece of shrapnel from a fucking mortar hitting or anything. I mean, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
it was already heavy at that point, and you don't got a lot of fuel for a lot of time. And what did he say? Like, a 10-second full burst or something like that, like holding it down. Like, it wasn't very long.
It's not. Yeah, that's why they did those short bursts.
Yeah.
What I can get behind is attaching those things to tanks.
Yeah.
Now, tanks with flamethrowers is a great
what
fucking
was that? The Alligator, it was one of the British fucking tanks, I think. Like one of the Churchills had it attached because they always carried a fuel tank behind it.
Was that the one with the high tracks, the real big tracks?
Yeah, I think it was one of the, I think
Yeah.
it was a Churchill 1 or 2 that had it on there, and they fucking carried it through, and it had that flamethrower on the front of it for troops.
Yeah.
Very similar to the one in
Yeah,
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, that tank. It was very similar to that one.
Yeah. Those things surprised the hell out of the Germans in World War One.
But does a tank really need a flamethrower? I mean, it can go through anything to begin with, and
no, I don't.
The fucking
Can
round.
go through anything? Can I go through anything?
Damn near.
That fucking wire.
Anything a tank couldn't go through.
Constantine wire cannot go through that without fucking something up.
Well, you got the anti-tank fucking like caltrops, those big.
Yeah. I mean, okay, but what I'm saying is no building is going to stop it. It'll go right through the fucking side of a building.
And the Siegfried line was like, that was that big point. They had those giant concrete fucking walls that were like triangles, you know, and they put those up, and that kept a lot of them from going through. But that's because they couldn't generate enough speed. It's not like it is in Goldeneye when he goes through buildings and alleyways and shit in the T-72.
Well, I think also the intention for those, if you had like a low concrete pyramid, it created a situation where when the tank got up there, the weight on the point would break the track if they weren't careful.
High-sided. Yeah. I'm going to step away now. My son's here, so.
That's why they needed the fucking turbines that like they have now, right? Them motherfuckers tanks will fly now.
Yeah, the M1A Abrams and the Russians got one too.
Yep.
They were that's a fucking derivative of the TF40, ETF40 combination. That's what they use on the LCACs too.
Yep.
Because they minimize the size that they're on, but you know how they are, they're gas hogs like a motherfucker.
Yeah, turbines don't like to sip fuel, unfortunately.
No. It's like having a V12 watching as soon as you start it, like on the cylinder, just watching it drop as it's running. That's another scary one too, because the way the fuel tank's got to be situated in a tank. You know, they're taking up room just inside of the outside armor.
Now, the thing about tanks is kind of like being on a warship, you know? You're completely safe or you're completely fucked. There's really not much in between.
Nope.
It's a little bit of both at the same time, depending on the situation.
If it's got enough power to punch through, you're all fucking dead. If it doesn't, you're all right.
And typically most of it's going to go through, especially while you're on a ship, because it ain't going to be some gunfire. It's going to be a missile or a fucking torpedo.
It's going to be a Sunburn or an Exocet or some version of our Mark 48 torpedo. It's going to be something that has, you know, a man's weight in explosive in it, at least.
Yep.
They don't do just the right amount when it comes to shipboard weaponry or anti-ship weaponry. They tend to go overkill.
Yeah, it's I was gonna say it's guaranteed overkill. Like it's
just in case they get close, you know. I mean, like the harpoon. Does it take a harpoon to kill a ship? No, but we have harpoon anyway.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised they ever got rid of, because that was a great fucking weapon system.
Yeah.
Oh, they got rid of the harpoons?
Yeah, they took them off. They're not putting them on ships anymore.
Oh shit.
The harpoons were sneaky. They'd go low, change direction, drop down, pop high, and fucking come down.
Mm-hmm.
They were unpredictable.
Yeah, they were some low flying fucking missiles.
Yep. And by the time they were up high enough for them to detect them, too fucking late. You're done.
Yep. That last minute fucking pull up and drop.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Tomahawk with, you know, Dismac for the mapping.
Yep.
It flies in between shit just like that. Nobody knows it's coming. Terrain is your best friend.
But why do you think they developed the whole nap of Earth system for helicopter pilots?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like watching Firebirds again with Nicolas Cage.
I loved that movie.
It's like everybody wanted to be a
so cheesy, but so good.
It was like the perfect recruiting movie, man.
Well, after seeing Top Gun, they They knew what was up.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, that one scene, remember he had the panties on his head and all that shit, right?
Yeah, driving.
Whatever. River goes, Dad, why does he get women's underwear on his head? I said, just watch. Just watch. You know?
That's some shit you would definitely see on like a military installation.
Back then, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in
And
my
not
day,
like
we
coming
used to
through
humiliate each other for fun.
like for real.
We need to
Oh,
get
the
back to
good old
that, I
days.
think.
Yeah.
You know, getting humiliated for fun back in the Navy is kind of like talking about how rough your dad was, you know? One of the things you can talk, you know, you can be like, hey, back in my day, blah, 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 blah. You got something to brag about, you know, something to talk about, you know, and helps the unit cohesion.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does back then.
When I was in Costco and I forgot what the hell it was. I was wearing a t-shirt. This is like this last weekend. I forgot what t-shirt I was wearing, but this probably 55, 60-year-old guy, he makes a comment about it, and I respond to him, and he's like, yeah, well, back in my day when I was in the Navy and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, what were you? What was your rate? He's like, I was an AO. I'm like, oh, explosive ordnance. Okay, I was a FC. He's like, oh, fire controlman. Okay, so you've seen your share of that shit. And right there in the fucking Costco, man, have a good, 5-10 minute conversation. Didn't know each other from Adam before.
No, that's that crazy with, only being 1% of the population here. And you can strike up a conversation immediately.
It is cool to be able to do that. It is really cool to be able to do that sometimes.
And you can call people out, like Stolen Valor instantly. Once you start asking a couple questions, you're like, you're fucking retarded.
I remember I used to see a lot of that stuff, and I don't see it as much anymore.
People got caught, man.
It's hard to steal valor. Once you get into the conversation, dude, it's really hard to fucking fake because there's certain acronyms, certain shit, like just you have to be there to get it. Like you just
certain modes of certain modes of operation for certain kinds of taskings and everything that they either they know how to do it and they can explain it right, or they can't because they're fake.
And not even that so much as just like the little shit, like what guys do in the barracks and what they do in the berthing, and or just like little day-to-day shit. Like you can't fake that. I could say to little Tate, hey, I'm talking about the crispy sock. He knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when I say the crispy sock.
Yeah.
Someone who's not military probably wouldn't get it.
What's a crispy sock? Is that one of those things you had on your feet too long and they get crispy?
Yes, sir. That was it.
Well, if you're Swanson, yes. If you're Swanson.
Yeah, if you're Swanson, dude, like you're peeling it off and it's rock solid. It's like peeling skin off with it. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know exactly those things. And people just don't get it. When you say, like, yeah, I'm going to the head really quick, they're like, what? You're going to get head? No, I'm going to the head. I'm going to the bathroom,
Yeah.
They don't fucking get any of that shit. I know I had a hard time when and happen to break between like military, like Navy talk and like talking normally.
Yeah.
It took me about 2 years not to use head, all that shit no more after I got out. It took me about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I still use head and all that stuff. The one that I don't use is bulkhead.
No, I do that one. I still say hit the head. I still say that to this day.
Yeah.
Don't use bulkhead anymore. Don't use deck anymore. Yeah.
I still use deck every once in a while.
Do you?
Yeah, that's one of those weird ones. Like floor just doesn't ring right like deck.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
But then you're somebody's like, deck, you going outside to the deck? And you're like, no, I'm not going out to that deck.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's that bonding, man. Like you said, that one conversation. Hell, I had one in Kroger the other day. I was going to get some soap, right? And this guy comes up and he's just like, dudes, we have too many choices for fucking soap. I'm just sitting there laughing. Like, he's like, I can't find the one that I usually get. How do I have like 50 different choices and the one I'm looking for isn't here? Shit like that conversations. Because I think I was wearing my Navy shirt. It wasn't military, but it was just like conversation because people will talk to you.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people notice who you are too, because I've had a couple times women ask me to get stuff down for them and shit like that, where there's like 10 other guys that walk past them.
Well, my mother always said that Navy guys walk a certain way.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Like I don't see it, but like my
It's
father was
it's
Navy, and I guess she says
it's
I
the
walked
sea,
just like him when I got out.
it's the sea legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the sea legs. You walk a certain way because you're on a ship that,
You got a
goes
certain
like
loose
this,
gait,
like
you
that.
don't quite walk stiffly. You kind of walk with a little bit of a lope.
Yeah, well, some of us have bad knees, so you kind of get that fucking shuffle where you can't pick it up because we were walking on decks all that time, man. It's like all that strain going up and down,
Yeah.
holding yourself upright. Yeah, it fucks your shit up.
Well, every time you go up a ladder well, man, you're just doing a set of lunges.
Oh, I know, right? Holy shit. Fucking, what was that, forward pump room? When you had to go check it down there where deep mag and everything is. Take that whenever we'd have rough seas, and you could jump it, grab like fucking 6 rungs up, but when you came back down, you had to hold on to that so you could do it again.
The ladder way between CIC and Radar 1,
Yeah.
when the bow pitched down, you could do that in 2 bounds.
Mm-hmm. It's like that zero gravity on the water.
Yeah. And fortunately, the ceiling at the end was high enough to where it wouldn't scalp you if you misconnected,
We were doing it at the smoke deck. You'd be up there when you do it, and you could fucking jump up and touch the overhead.
Oh, yeah. Well, I reached
everybody...
down before on a good roll. I fucking reached down and fucking touched the water.
Yeah. That was the thing about the DDs, man. They had a better hull to cut through. Like, they could take heavy weather compared to the DDGs. They're like a weird bathtub that just can't take rough seas.
Well, that's the reason why we were so effective during counter drug ops, man. You might have a cigarette boat with 8 outboards on it and you're faster than fuck, but we can just sit there and maintain 25 knots through any kind of fucking wave, and eventually we're going to get you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they used to laugh. You used to say it. We're like an old Cadillac, slow to get up to speed, but you just start cruising. That nice, comfortable fucking ride, man.
Yeah.
Which we did that because in Thailand we raced the frigate and the DDG. DDG won or actually the frigate went off first. DDG took off after that, and then we just cruised past everybody.
Yeah.
Right on, cruising right past them.
Well, long, narrow hull, man, just glides through the fucking ocean.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of the reason why they haven't got rid of the cruisers, plus their Aegis package.
Yeah. Yeah, sprue can with an Aegis, that would have been like the ultimate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we would have got upgraded with Spy, man, we wouldn't have gone out either.
No. Yeah, they should have kept the sprue cans around, man. Those were a much better ship than what they have now, as far as like being a platform. The technology was a little behind, but shit, you can fix that. That did that with the fucking BBs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from what I hear from you guys, I was never on a DDG. I was just on a DD and then the carrier. You guys say the DDG suck compared to the DD.
I was never on a DDG.
When I say that, Rocky, I'm being an engineering standpoint right there.
Yeah.
I was never on a DDG.
Not at the overall.
Chief Williams, ship. He would talk about being on a DDG and said they rode like shit.
Yeah. I mean, DDGs, they do carry more tomahawks. Yes, they do, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But engineering point, they fucking suck.
Not only that, but general layout, because on a DD and like CG, everything crosses through. You can go, like when you go into Central, when we were on the Fife, you could go either port or starboard side. On a DDG, there's only one way in.
Really?
That's it. Yeah. Like,
well, isn't that kind of dangerous from a damage control standpoint?
It is. Like when you start looking at the plotting on the DC placards, it's a pain in the ass to get everything around when you're moving teams. They thought it was a better way to be watertight, but it's not. It fucking throws everything off.
And the top speed is a lot slower than a DD too. A lot fucking slower.
Yeah, it's got that fucking fat ass hull.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too much fucking frontal resistance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that dome takes
the dome, right? The sonar dome.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
Yeah, the way the dome sits in there, the way it's designed, it's not thin enough. It's fatter. That's why I said this. The engineering of the DDGs is just, it's not as good as it was for a cruiser or a fucking destroyer.
No, they need to re-engineer. It's like the They need to take the sprue can and re-engineer it. They need to take the fucking basic hull plan and say, okay, we're building a brand new ship from this, and we're going to use this hull plan and go from there.
Yep.
You can change out the superstructure and all that, but they need to keep the main deck and below the same dimensionally.
Yep.
Did they have I know for DDGs and everything, I was always told they had different angles for the holes, so radar could not bounce off it or couldn't track it, or I don't know.
I'm telling you, they can fucking pick up a fucking DDG out of a fucking DD on radar hell a lot quicker. Guarantee fucking team.
Yeah, and it had to do with the bliss caps.
Yep.
They put those space shuttle looking nozzles on there, and that was an absolute fucking failure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just plumes out when you look at it, because we've looked through FLIR at another DDG that had it on there, and it was just like, you might as well put a heat-seeking missile right up in there.
Yeah.
And that's all your exhaust for your fucking engines. Like, where the engine room's at, like right there.
Yeah.
We had our stacks, but
I mean,
did they have
matter at that point, because the fight was covered in PCMS.
Yeah.
The PCMS is all the DDGs too, but the way it's shaped, it fucking sucks. The design fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, with the DD, you had the radar signature of a tugboat. That was about where we got with it.
Yeah. Because I had to be in charge of the PCMS bullshit for outside, right? When I got to Lamoon, right? That was one of my tasks too. I'll tell you one thing, that shit, I was like, man, this fucking shit ain't gonna work.
Well, and that was the other thing too. The exhaust rooms, they didn't have PCMS on the outside of them. So that whole structure that covered the exhaust, there was no PCMS on it, on forward and aft.
I know, I don't like the Sear Chief. I think Sear Chief did just piss me off, right? Because I pissed him off. So he's like, oh, you need blah, 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 do this. He said, I want you doing this.
Well, that's like getting what? DICPO? When you get DCPO and you're DICPO'd out of your division?
Yep, in a way, yeah.
Or MESTEC Master at Arms?
Yep.
When you're first class, they send you out for your break. Oh, you're going to be MESTEC Master. I took advantage of that, dude. I'd fucking sleep in. I wouldn't even get the guys started. I come in at 5, check, make sure everybody's there, and I went back to sleep. So breakfast started.
I mean, I always thought that was, punishment, right? But, you look back at that would be a fucking gravy job. It would be.
I couldn't fucking stand it. Because you had all the mess cranks, you know what I mean? Like all of them.
I mean, especially for engineering, right? You get out of that hot ass engine room, right? Yeah, you just fucking push some fucking cranks around. There you go.
Yeah, which the MSs should be doing that fucking job because they have so many first classes.
Yep.
I don't know why you need a MESTEC Master at Arms. What are you doing? Watching to make sure somebody doesn't take all the fucking jelly with them? Go stash
silverware. Some people gonna steal the silverware trays, cups.
Yeah.
The only time that ever mattered was the guy that did that for the Chief Petty Officer mess.
Yeah.
Like he was the mess deck. I forgot what they called him. But there was a guy, he would be the mess chief or whatever like that, and he would be TAD from like aviation or whatever, and he would run the mess and help run the CPOA and all that other stuff. He was a part of that.
And it was a guaranteed NAM every time he did it.
Usually when that person finished that job and they did a good job, they went up in rank. They got promoted.
Yeah, but on a destroyer, any of the big decks or cruisers and destroyers, they had a legitimate mess. When you're on a DDG, it's literally the same thing as a line. The guys take the hot pans, the steam tables, and throw it right into it, and then they leave. And the only time that you get anything is breakfast in the morning if you want eggs to order. That's the only thing they do. They go take the order from the cook and they bring it back to you. And half the time that shit's cold because they start early and they leave it. There's no covers on it or anything.
That's cool. I remember
I worked in the Chiefs mess on the 5. And I'm like, I thought that things would be like the officers, right? Have their old shit right now. They the same shit we did.
Yeah. Yeah, I never. Now on the big decks, it's different because I've been in their messes when I was on the amphib and shit like that in New York. But on anything smaller, it's not that big of a deal. That's why I like the mid watch, because you get on with fresh breakfast. They be starting to put everything in, and once it all went in, I was grabbing a fucking plate and eating and running before anybody else got there. Because they don't really refill the fucking steam table either. Once it goes empty, that's pretty much it. You're stuck with whatever's left.
Oh, I know. Fucking, especially on the Yakisoba day. Fucking assholes. You know it.
Yeah.
That's the best mid rats right there. Is that beef yakisoba?
I know. And you fucking topsiders that want me to fucking stand and watch, you wake up and fucking don't eat the shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, it's dog eat dog shit, man.
Yeah.
I did. I can't remember who it was. I was fucking mad as hell. I got up, had bed watch, right? Got the had yakisoba. I was like, okay, I was craving that shit, right? It's fucking topside. He got the last thing. I said, motherfucker, you're not even on watch. What the fuck you doing up? He was like, I got hungry. I said, take your fat ass back to bed, motherfucker.
Yeah, go to the ghee dunk machine, man, and fucking get a couple candy bars and a bag of chips. Maybe you should have went to the ship store and fucking stashed some food from earlier. You know,
it's like, well, people forget like in Maine One, right? Because I know Salvador did. Remember that refrigerator we had?
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome though. So
I know we was running a rice cooker between Maine 1 and Maine 2, and we'd put up on the pack. This is when I was on the Bulkley.
Yep.
I put RC right and 1 and 2, and then I would circle depending on where it was at, whether it was Maine 1 or Maine 2 at that time.
Yep.
And people like I had a 50-pound bag of rice. Fucking RJ had a 50-pound bag. So all of us had like 50-pound bags, and we would fucking make rice for like mid rats and shit, and then mix it with whatever like Spam or fucking corned beef hash and shit like that. So, Senior Chief always asked me, he's like, what is this RC that I keep seeing on the fucking pack? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. What? And be like,
don't worry about it.
And they would come in and be like, where's it at tonight? Like, Maine 2. Okay. And they go down and start making rice. Hell, we made it in the electrician shop one night, and the Senior Chief came in. He was pissed because it's the electrician shop. You know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to have a rice cooker, and we're fucking doing it in electrical safety area. Fucking cooking rice.
You guys are lucky, man. It took an act of God to get us a coffee pot up in Radar 1. There's no way in hell a fucking fridge would have flown.
That's because you weren't an engineer.
Yep.
Well, we had to hide it for expenses and all that shit. It had to be hidden.
Sure.
Well, and you got to remember on the Fife, like, a majority of supply was Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
They were able to, the Filipino mafia, they could get anything, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's true.
I remember I was trading Saldivar for shit for the Tang coming from the Mestex. We'd get in like jars of it, and I'd fucking take a jar of it and go trade shit. So it's just like prison on a fucking boat, man. You'd like trade.
Oh yeah, it was an entire underground economy.
Yeah, really.
And it runs on cigarettes and snacks, just like fucking jail.
Yeah, it really is. Like, everybody's like, you talk about the Navy, and you're like, dude, it's closer to jail than it is anything else because it has the same politics in it.
I mean, especially when you're out to sea, you're like in your own little prison, anyways.
Yeah.
Yep. Nobody can leave. You got to do what the man tells you to do.
Well, you can if you want to. You're just going to have to swim along the way.
I mean, there is land all around you. It's just 2 miles down,
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I always laughed about that shit because even when we did Birthing Wars, it was by division. You're engineering going against deck or, fucking combat. It's like you had your own like fucking prison politic gangs.
Yep.
You didn't roll through engineering birthing.
Well, I rolled my own cigarettes, right? And after I'd get done with one, I'd take a little bit of tobacco left over, I'd pinch it out into an Altoids tin, right?
Yep.
And when you re-rolled that and smoked it, it didn't taste the best, but it was better than no tobacco at all. Yep. It wasn't until after I got off deployment that I found out that prisoners actually do that.
Yes.
I had no idea prisoners did that, but it's something I ended up doing. And it's just like, wow, the parallels really are pretty freaky.
Yeah, you were fucking Underwood. That's what he would do too.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, it'd be like, Burger. Remember when he put like
Burger
in his fucking dip when it dried out to like re-moisten it, talking about that shit? He'd stretch out a can for like ever, moistening it back up. You're like,
what? That's because his wife had him on a strict budget, put it that way.
No shit.
Oh, me too.
Motherfucker had holes in his underwear. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. Yeah, and I had to tell him, I don't know how many times. Yeah, he goes, "You got any chew, Gilly?" I'm out, brother. And he'd see me put a dip. I thought you was out. So I got enough for me, motherfucker, not you.
I've seen him dip and put it back in the tin and then grab it back out to reuse it.
Oh,
like,
damn, that's nasty.
Just, you know what I mean? But you're hard up like a motherfucker, just like the commissary that you would get in prison.
Yeah.
Well,
And it just is, it's funny because nobody else has that dynamic and in the rest of the forces.
yeah, well, it's the same thing with your loved ones. You write your wife a letter or an email. Hey, baby, could you send me some cash, or could you send me some shit? I need some commissary.
Yeah. So I'm about out of cigarettes. Send me a couple cartons.
Yeah. Same as jail.
Yep. I had a buddy, Jeremy. He was an EMC. So he prepackaged everything prior to deployment, and he had them staggered for his wife to send off at certain dates, right? So she started doing it, and he was getting packages that were for later that were coming first, and the ones he was waiting on first were coming last. Like, all of his shit was mixed up because coming on the Desert Duck and shit, it just came when it came. Like, once it hits the FPO, that's like it. It doesn't have any more, wherever the fuck it gets on at. It was funny. He's like, man, I was waiting on my beef jerky. And he's like, I got this shit instead, like underwear and stuff like that instead. You're like, yep, you can't fucking depend on that shit to come in, right?
Nope. You are beholden to the military's incompetence and your unwrap schedule. Between those two, God only fucking knows when you're getting your shit.
Yep, exactly. Hey, that's all you had to like plan too, because you could stretch shit out, knowing you're getting low, like, all right, I got a plan for this and plan for that and moving on from there.
Yep.
I know a lot of guys sold cigarettes, like you were saying that. Cigarettes, like guys that didn't smoke, same thing. They would fucking bring like a couple cartons like Newports and shit, and they'd be selling them for like $15, $20 a pack, man.
Well, I've heard people selling chew for like $10-15 a tin.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me. $20 a tin.
That was you?
Yep. Especially when it was Copenhagen, the fucking paper can one, not the fucking plastic one.
Copenhagen.
Yep. Whole fucking underground economy right beneath their noses. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we won't get into the gambling that went on.
So that's one thing I never did. I never did do the gambling. Never did.
Yeah, I never got into gambling either.
I played a lot of spades, but never for money.
Yeah, I played a lot of spades, but yeah, not for money.
That was one of my favorite memes ever. Is someone on Facebook said, "I'm not going to teach you how to play spades. Either go to jail or join the military like everybody else."
Yep, exactly.
Hilarious.
That was
before they played bones, they played dominoes. We had a lot of people that always played dominoes.
A lot of dominoes, yeah. That was mostly the brothers.
Yeah, that was all brothers' side. You really couldn't get on those games either. That was another like prison politic. Like, if you weren't part of the group, you really didn't get in on any of that stuff. Like
everybody would play the spades. Didn't matter. But like the dominoes, that was like strictly a brother thing.
Yeah.
They would ask you every now and then. I know, like Matt and them asked me when I was in Japan, right?
Yeah.
They say, hey, you want to play some dominoes? I said, fuck, I don't even know how to play that, I still don't know how to play it.
I'm with you on that one. I still don't know how to play dominoes.
Neither do I.
But like, he started laughing, like, what? White boys in Missouri don't fucking do that. I said, nope, we do not. Nope. That's like crafts. They always want me to shoot crafts. I'm like, motherfuckers, no. You ain't taking my money. Fuck no.
I was like playing dice. I used to play dice back in the day with those guys, but
I never saw anyone shooting dice on the boat.
Yeah.
No, they keep it on the down low?
Shoot it down below. They wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't be anywhere because they were gambling with fucking roll them. No.
Yeah, we never did that in combat systems birthing. We didn't have any dice shooters or anything like that.
No.
Well, that was always Deck that did that too, trying to take everybody's money if they was willing to play.
That's why they wanted you to play dominoes. That's why they wanted you on the boat.
I know. I was like, nope. And I watched it play. I'm like, I still don't understand it. Still don't. I'm like, nope.
Shit. When they still had DKs, you could still get IOUs, man, from dispersing. Because they would take it right back out of your check because they knew how to take it out if you didn't fucking pay them back.
Yep.
Oh. Pretty awesome, actually.
Because I remember getting one for one of the port visits. I think I got like $100 and went out with it. And as soon as I got paid, they gave it back to me. But you know, IOUs from dispersing itself.
The Navy was better when it was dirty.
Yeah, I know, right? It was all out in the open. Everybody could get in trouble and nothing was hidden.
Yeah.
Everybody knew it was going down, but nobody messed with it.
Yeah.
Because everybody was working.
If there wasn't no fights, nobody cared.
Yep.
That's the only thing that gets shit shut down is motherfuckers fighting. They can't control their fucking temper.
Yep.
That's
that
the only
was
thing
it.
that gets shit shut down.
Yep, for sure.
You know, people keep their wits about them and they obey the fucking rules, the unspoken and spoken rules and everything. It's okay. It's like rolling and birthing, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we used to dog down the door and we used to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes someone got their head fucking knocked. Sometimes they got their nose bloodied. Sometimes, you know, they get hurt. You know what? You shut your fucking mouth because you entered into that shit voluntarily. And if you get fucking hurt, oh fucking well, shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Or make some shit up. Say, hey, I slipped on the deck by the mess decks or something like that. Like, nobody fucking bitched out and complained to the master at arms about getting hurt during a roll. So the rolling never got fucking clamped down on.
Nope. I
think one chief tried to once and pretty much just got laughed out of the berthing.
Yeah, like there's like 50 of us in here and you really want to fucking, it's like having one CO on a block.
Right.
You want to be the asshole? We'll take care of that really quick for you.
Yeah. But yeah, as long as everybody fucking as long as the guys stick together, man, all that stuff doesn't cause a problem and it doesn't go away.
Yep.
Well, you know, shit really got fucking heavy when the fucking officers would come down, not the chiefs, the birth.
You know, I don't believe an officer ever visited combat birthing when I was down there.
Well, I think we did one time in engineering. It was the old DCA Stewart. Something about Cab Gas got into it with somebody.
Of course.
You know, like, oh shit, I was like, what the fuck you doing down here? Like, damn.
That like I said, when we're talking about that, that's a lot of stuff that went away from the Navy too, was like taking care of your brothers and sisters. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
That shit went away. It was all about trying to backstab somebody to get promotions, you know.
Yep.
That it became the quickest way to, you know, I'm gonna get promoted by fucking diming this dude out or taking credit for what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. I had to deal with a lot of that crap as an MA.
I'm sure.
That was one of the reasons, I wish I would have never become an MA was because of that. I was like, it was in every rate, right? But it was just like relentless. And what was so stupid is, you know, as a law enforcement or physical security, you all need to know how to do the job, right? You all need to know how to do statements and everything, right? But there were people that were trying to be like gatekeepers of knowledge. And they didn't like it when you would know as much as them or not, or a little bit more. And you could prove to them in front of other people they didn't know anything.
Right.
And that's a lot of that ended up almost in fist fights, believe it or not.
And on the boat, it got to the point where it was outside, like it was other rates that were trying to get, you know, those top spots for ranking. And they would throw you under the bus. I know it happened to me when I got ranked as a first class going up for chief. We already knew like the senior sailor, you know, quarter and all that shit was getting 1 and 2. So number 3 was like the top spot. You know what I mean? Really open spot. And everybody was trying to figure it out the one day. They're like, you got it, didn't you? And I was like, I don't have to tell you shit whether or not I got it because of the fucking backstabbing that was going on. Because then they go behind your back and they're like, oh, so-and-so got this and they do this and they do that. And you're like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, holy fuck, this is bad. And that,
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, seeing that was the biggest change I seen in the 24 years that I spent was that, you know, just lack of brotherhood and shit.
Well, like, when I was on the mood, I saw more backstabbing in engineering than I did from topsiders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
And I was shocked. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
When I saw that on the Fife, but it was mainly at the first class level.
It's always there.
Yeah.
And then the second classes that were GSs and like it was mainly like A gang. If you know what I'm talking about, like Ailey, He was always trying to fuck someone over, screw someone over to get ranked.
King of the hill. Hey.
I hope he's doing okay, and I hope he's doing okay, and he learned his lesson about not screwing people over and not trying to screw everyone over. Because I'm pretty sure someone got him. They got him because he was like that.
Well, I know they got Bittner when he fucking transferred. Yeah. Remember that? They fucking he came to his new boat and they fucking drove that pin off his locker hinge and put a half bottle of whiskey in there.
And didn't he just make Chief when that happened too?
I think he was still he hadn't got paid yet. So
he was so frocked.
Yeah, he was frocked and they did that shit to him. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? It wasn't until years later that I heard about it. I knew exactly what they were talking about.
Yep.
Damn. That's fucking dirty.
Yeah. That's fucking, but as much as an asshole as he was, finally somebody got a hold of him.
Yeah. Was he good at his job?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't even one of those hardliners that's better than everyone else?
No, he didn't know shit.
No, he didn't. Because he was a BT. He was a BT.
Yeah.
So
okay.
When he got converted over to GSM, right?
Skill set.
I mean, the boiler side, okay, yeah. He did know that, right?
Yeah.
But the other side, no, he did not.
Yeah, that was part of that whole thing because he had the boiler water, feed water. So did Ureta because he was a BT. Ureta went to the oil lab. He had to go to the engine room, so he's bitter about that shit.
No, that was Boswell.
Well, Bittner was too.
Yeah, but I'll say Boswell was in the oil lab, not Ureta.
I thought Ureta took over from there and they overrode Bittner.
No, he was in Maine too. He went to Maine.
That was Boswell that took over oil lab and overrid Bittner. Was pissed off.
Boswell ended up leaving, so Boswell wasn't there anymore. And Ureta.
Oh, after, okay.
Yeah. Not while you guys were there. I know later on, Ureta took it over.
Okay.
With Chief Tebow, and then
okay. And I thought you meant while we was there. I was thinking because Boswell had it. When I was still there.
Yeah, no. Boswell was pretty much on his way out when I got there.
Also, Ureta had it. Okay, gotcha.
Because I pretty much went fucking cranking shortly after that shit. Remember, you guys tried to push it off as long as you could, and they're like, nope, he's got to fucking go.
Yep.
Because it was within first 90 days or some shit like that, or splitting it up. So that was why he was such an asshole. Plus, he was absolutely fucking psychotic, dude, because he worked corrections on his off time. He was moonlighting as a CO.
Really?
Yeah. And he would talk about that shit, dude. He loved fucking roughing up fucking convicts, man. Especially he talked about being on the psych ward, where they're at working that shit. Fucking sock.
Well, that's where he deserved to be, right there, psych ward himself.
Like we were talking about when he tested the taser out on himself.
Yeah. And then Gary said, claimed that he fucking was cleaning his shit. Yeah. Like, motherfucker, you try to do it like Bittner did, see what happened, motherfucker. Guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah. Bittner said he hit himself right in the thigh. He's like, yeah, I fucking hit that thing. And he's like, I didn't shit myself.
At least Gary was trying to cover it up. Yeah, as an accident, right? But there's like, I fucking did it.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, he almost got in trouble for fighting in Thailand, too.
Yep.
Because he went on the underground fucking fight scene and was gone for that whole week fighting.
Yep. I remember that in Thailand, yeah.
He knew where to go, so he'd done it before.
Crazy sailor, dude. Crazy sailor.
This is all before the internet, too. You couldn't look that shit up. You had to know where to go. That's another thing, man. We actually got to go on adventures because we didn't have the internet to look anything up. Yep. The only person at that time that had internet was the CO in combat.
And no one could film you, and no one could film you doing anything.
Well, actually, we could. We had cameras, right? Just remember, we actually had cameras. Yeah. We had to go buy it. So,
yeah.
I mean, there's evidence out there. Just you got to play it on a VCR. Well,
that's the disposable cameras, and typically you were sightseeing anyway, and you wanted sightseeing pictures over people anyway. Like, I fucking know you. I don't want to take pictures of you. I want to keep memories of shit that I, seen and show it to family. Nobody wants to see fucking keg stands and fucking flaming Lamborghinis and shit, and people catching themselves on fire.
Well, remember I did have that camcorder tile. I remember that. I did have that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
That's a
We
dangerous
bought that
combination.
one night.
and I was fucking when I got back, right? Mom was like, Dad was like, hey, we want to see where you've been, right? So I was like, okay. Put the wrong fucking tape in.
Oh dear.
It was me fucking this fucking goddamn little Thai girl.
Yep.
And Dad's like, what? I want to see that. Mom's like, I want to see. I was like, oh shit, wrong tape.
Wrong tape. Pull it now.
Oh
That
lordy.
was another thing too. Nobody had any shame because remember when the portable DVD players came out? There'd be like 5 or 6 people just lined up watching porn, sitting and birthing.
Yeah, and then everybody's jerking their shit later that night in the rack, or in the head. You know,
no fucking shame.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shower. The shower was the best spot because it cleaned everything up. Didn't have to keep a crispy sock around.
Well, if he was like fucking the Black Smurf BC, but he would do it right there in birthing. He didn't give a fuck right there on the table.
Oh, was that what McClendon? I think.
Yeah, he would do it right there on the table.
Yeah, he got yelled at a couple times for that shit.
Yeah. He always bought me of a fucking black Chucky, like on Sons of Anarchy. That's what he was.
That's because he was short and big like you, too. Like he had those broad shoulders and lats, man.
And he was shorter than me.
Yeah, he was short as fuck, dude.
I mean, that's what I said, black fucking Smurf. I mean, he was, too.
Yeah.
Dude, he used to crack me up, man. He used to crack me up.
He was a funny motherfucker.
Oh, he was a great guy. He was. But
yeah, he was hilarious, man.
I mean, though towards the end for like promotion, he turned into the victim shit, though, playing the black victim card.
Oh, he did?
That's where I lost a lot of respect for him, yeah.
Oh, see, I wasn't there for that shit.
Yeah, he got passed up for promotion and like an eval type shit, and he started playing the victim and all that shit. And you're like, dude, seriously? Like,
yep.
Come on now.
If you do your fucking job, guess what? You're going to have early promotes if you do your job.
Yeah, for sure. Well, like I said, I wrestled him one day in birthing. That motherfucker pulled a hockey move on me, pulled my fucking shirt over my face.
Yep.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
You know, slam me into the bulkhead a couple times.
Because he did like watching hockey. He did.
Yeah.
I caught him watching hockey. I'm like, he's like, I just stared at him. He's like, what? I was like, I have never seen a black man that likes hockey. Never.
Who's that black guy that was on the Oilers all those years back that played on there?
I don't know. I mean, but
it's like the only black dude playing
hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, most time it's either baseball, basketball, or football, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's some black people like hockey, but they're far and few between right there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Now I think there's one hockey player in the NHL that's black, right?
Yeah, I know that. I'd have to look it up. I got the name on my tip of my tongue, but let's see how my search engine's going to look after I put this in.
Yeah, Rocky's barber goes, I was never in the military, and I sometimes say going to the head. He goes, is it the guys who does not have the crispy socks that tend to walk funny? But I'm a little behind on the comments on that one, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, remember that scope I was telling you about, a little tape?
Yeah.
Here it is right here.
Oh, let me drop it down. Oh, okay. Oh, that Night Force one light you were talking about?
Yep.
Nice. 2850, man. Jeez.
Oh, they go up to about $5,000-$6,000 too.
I know. It's like getting a cog and shit, you know.
Yep.
Up to $1 grand for those fucking things.
Yep.
Like you said, that thing better give me a fucking blowjob too.
Yep. I mean, I shot through them before, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're crystal fucking clear. They are.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if the optics, you know, if the lenses are that clean, then it's going to be worth it.
You talking about optics like thermals and shit?
No, I'm talking about scopes.
I showed him because I don't think he never saw a Night Force scope, right?
No, I had never seen it.
So I pulled one up and showed it to him.
I wanted to let you know there's a company up here across the river. They have fucking thermals and night vision that are fucking nice, and they're cheap. They're like $2,500 up to $4 grand. But they have like ones for pistols, thermals for pistols. They replace red dot, and they're touch screen. You can fucking swipe to go like red hot, white hot, fucking daytime, pass through clear. The scopes, they have the built-in rangefinder. You can load all your information for the rounds you shoot, and it will automatically calculate range and distance and drop and all that for you. It's fucking nice, dude.
Man, fuck all that shit. I want a digital bullet counter like Aliens and fucking Halo. That's all I want, dude. I want nothing else but a digital bullet counter. That's all I want.
Like the Thor I have on my 6.5 Creedmoor, right? Guess what? It does all that same shit too. Angle, drop, everything.
Yeah, but you also pay double what they're charging.
Yeah.
And Thor's processor, I found out, is not the greatest compared to some of these others. They've been having some issues, especially the new ones. I found out that they're having some fucking issues with their processors, and they're having trouble with accuracy too.
Is that because they're trying to bring the price down and they're buying shitty ass components?
Yep.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yep.
People will undercut to try to get that price down, and it turns into shit. Remember that I did that with the PS3 when you had the big tank and everybody was mad because of how much it was, but it had all those backward compatibilities and all the extras, and everybody's like, we don't want this. And then you're like, fuck, now we lost everything because we bitched about getting something cheaper. And it had nowhere near the power that the fucking tank had.
Yep. Now the PS5 and all that shit's just going up in price.
Yep.
I mean, look at the new Xbox. It's gonna be $1,200 fucking dollars.
It's fucking stupid.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
You know.
Wait, what?
Reals?
The Xbox is what?
No, the new Xbox they're coming out with, $1,200.
Yeah.
What Xbox? I haven't seen it yet.
No, it's not out yet. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to bridge that gap between PC and console players. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they've been doing it. They've been trying to do that for a little while.
That's where they went with the PS5 and the newest Xbox One was they're starting that bridge.
Yep. That's why they you could do cross-platform plays and playing and stuff like that together.
Yeah.
But you're still gonna get your ass whooped on PC versus console sometimes.
Yeah, they tend to
because their computer power is gonna be faster than what ours is, guaranteed.
Yep.
That comes to frame rate and hertz.
Yep. And that's why the new Xbox will be so expensive because they say they've done it, but I ain't gonna buy it and find out. Not going to.
The Xbox One, I do like its load time. It's way faster than the PlayStation. PlayStation's always been laggy when it on load times.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's always takes a while to cash in and load it up.
Especially if you're on Wi-Fi. On that one. Now, since I got mine hardwired in, my PS5 hardwired in, guess what? It's faster than my Xbox, the X, on fucking Wi-Fi.
Oh man, I have my X. I have that one fucking hardwired.
Yep.
I got it fucking wired Ethernet. It's fast as shit.
Yeah, I had to buy a fucking network switch a couple weeks back because fucking shit, I couldn't get shit to download. You know, looking at games and shit. Like, I'm sitting right next to the Wi-Fi. Like, the box is literally less than a fucking 2 feet away from it.
It doesn't matter what I do. I can't get my fucking download time. I'm like 250. I barely hit 300 megabytes a second on my fucking downloads. And I don't understand that because my fucking speed on my internet is fast as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's not hardwired in, you're never going to hit that speed.
Well, there's also the servers itself. So like, you know,
it
Xbox
limits it,
server, like they have a certain throughput too. So you can have super high internet, but their servers on their throughput to push it down to you is usually funneled. You know, it depends on how many people are on playing and all that shit too.
But it shouldn't take 3 hours for a fucking update.
No, you shouldn't be downloading shit in 3 hours, man.
No, that's like a Wi-Fi on the PS5. Guess what? It would say 6-7 hours. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, no.
A Wi-Fi. Yeah.
And my downloads, my speed is 1 gig.
Yeah.
And it's a true 1 gig because the service I had before this one, they said it was 1 gig. Dude, I would even just doing a speed test on my router, I wasn't getting any more than like 300.
Yeah.
And then I switched services, and like I do a speed test and it's fucking flying. But I don't understand. It's just Xbox and shit. They fucking limit the download, and it's fucking. I hate
All right,
it.
y'all, check this out.
See, where the graphics are too pretty and have our retinas burned out.
The graphics on PC.
How you pretty graphics? The graphics on PC are awesome. Stop! Look at it.
Stop it. Grow the fuck up, okay? It's still Battlefield. Whether you play it on PC, whether you play it on the console, it's still Battlefield. And you know what? We all play this because we love Battlefield. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a good point. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, make a good point. It's not like we're playing some Call of Duty or some shit.
No, I mean that's spot on because their PC guys will do that too all the fucking time.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought that was amusing, given what we just said.
Yep.
So what are they going to name this new Xbox?
Who knows?
I don't know yet, but yeah.
Xbox extra expensive for you. That's
Yeah.
the model extra.
Oh, there's gonna be people that buy because you got those hardcore Xbox guys too.
So yeah, they're saying it's expected around 2027. Very high-end design focused on superior performance, aims to bridge console and PC gaming, with reports suggesting 48 gigabyte of GDDR7 RAM and a powerful AMD Magnus chip. It's Project Helix is the name of it right now.
Yeah, so they've been talking about that for the last 2 years.
Yeah, they said it too. And the thing about the computing power, they're going to be like similar, like PlayStation's. They're going to be as equally powerful between them because I think they're using a Tegra in the PlayStation last I looked. So you're right. It's going to come down to the hardcore fans is what it's going to come down to.
Yep.
I wonder why they would only do the 48 gig
Probably because that's all the room they got for it on the board.
RAM. Yeah.
Hell, 48 gig of RAM, dude. I've got 16 right now on my fucking desktop and it screams. Imagine
I know.
48.
I know. I'm just,
That's at the point where you're doing like video processing, like you're doing like actual fucking video processing, like AI shit. Like that's a lot.
Say, it probably utilizes AI too, because like streamline its service, like the way it uses electricity and power.
Yeah, it'll do management. The AI will be management system.
Yeah, I mean AMD's using it on a lot of their shit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's supercomputers out there you can buy for like $6,000, and like they'll never fucking slow down. Like, look, the shit that you can put that thing through its fucking paces and it won't slow down.
It's like all the memes that come out, like this is what we do with AI right now. And it's like all this computing power, and it's people making like cats playing guitars and shit in the middle of the night, waking people up. Like
the stupidest shit ever. Yeah.
The Sasquatch videos and all that shit. Like,
the Sasquatch videos are funny though. They're funny.
Some of the cat and dog ones are pretty funny too. Like there's some pretty good ones, but
you go back 20 years. What do we use the internet for? Cats and porn.
Yeah. And cat videos.
And we just love sending the cat videos to Thumper just to get on his nerves a little bit on that one.
There you go.
No matter how amazing the technology, human will always find the lowest fucking common denominator. Without fail.
True story.
That is 100%. Speaking of that one and the war shit, did you guys see like all the ones coming out for King Jong-un?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Donald, we good, right?
Being lonely and shit.
Yeah, I've got one for that. Hold on. This shit
there is ones like, oh, Trump not fucking around.
Oh yeah, those have been fucking. There's music to this one, but
Yep.
whenever he's
No one invites you.
that dude with the legs that lost his legs got some of the best dark humor I've seen in a while, man.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that's the one with the foot massage or the foot bath.
Yep.
You guys, I don't know if you watched a lot of his stuff, but pause this one really quick.
Well, I didn't think he was gonna be able to get up when he put those big old feet on.
I know, right? And like he's having fun with it, like legitimate fun.
Yeah.
Fucking hold on, I'll play this one and that'll be it. This shit got me fucking rolling, dude.
Foot spa. I don't have any feet. I'm gonna use it anyways. Bubbles, heat, and massage action. Ooh. Dude, it smells good. Looks like I'm gonna deep fry my feet.
Hey, lean into it, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like that good, like dark humor. It's like I ain't got no feet, but I'm gonna put WD-40 in here and just fucking clean them.
Well, did you ever see those? I'm not sure if YouTube has them anymore because they're problematic. But did you ever see the retarded police officer?
The one that has the Down syndrome, like pulling over black people and shit.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. They had various skits and what, but yeah, he was a person with Down syndrome. He knew he was retarded and he just leaned into it and, made comedy out of it.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
like he pulled a guy over and he's like trying to ask him if he can tase them. And one of the people in the car says, dude, the lady goes, dude, what is your problem? He goes, my problem? I'm retarded. What's your problem?
Yeah, because he had like the Billy Club. He's like, can you resist arrest? I can beat you down. Yeah. Like the Rodney King shit. Dude. Like, I'd seen him. He comes up every once in a great while. It's still on there floating around. Like they can't get rid of all that old stuff that's on there, that actually was what YouTube was meant for. Making funny shit.
Yeah.
Now you just got everybody on like TikToks crying about their life and every fucking thing else. And men are bad and women are bad and brain rot and left and right. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, look at all this swamp shit out there.
Okay. I found it. Hang on. I'm going to share it.
Hopefully it's the same one I'm thinking of. Yes. Yeah.
That's me.
Who wants to get tased?
Excuse me?
They just give us tasers. Let's go tasty crazy.
Thank you.
Come on, let me taste your butt.
No, can't taste my butt.
How about your ball sack?
That's worse.
Not for me.
Look, I don't want you to tase any part of my body.
Can I tase her?
No, go away.
It's free.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm retarded. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Then why does your face look like that?
Like what?
Ugly. Zing. Bye-bye. I have an idea. Let me tease you.
No, you can't.
How about a knock-knock joke?
Fine.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Get it? Oh.
Get it?
It's like the dirty old man jokes that they give to women. It's like, what are you gonna do to the retarded kid? Like,
it's free.
So funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good ones. I seen
See,
that you
that's
had
humor. That there is fucking humor. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
yeah, like it used to be. Like that's fucking humor that everybody enjoyed.
Okay, now after you watch that, does it make you think poorly of mentally retarded people?
No.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, if it doesn't make anyone think poorly of anybody, like, who gives a shit?
I actually like them more.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, dude. If all retarded people were that freaking based, I'd have more of them around me than normal people.
It's
well,
like
at least he's leading into his fucking retardation.
What I mean,
He's
like-
having fun with it.
He knows he's got something that sets him apart, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna run with this.
Yep.
That other guy without the legs, he can't run with anything, but that's okay.
Rocky, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when it comes to the people that are, Down syndrome or anything, they seem to be more pure in a way.
Well, they don't have a filter.
They're more pure,
Oh, no filter
they're
at
more
all.
loving.
Yeah,
they're
they
more
have no
loving.
filter, like children.
Yeah, and it's like it's kind of like I've never thought lowly or down on anyone like that, because
Yeah, exactly.
that's who they are, and you get to see them as they actually are. It's not like some other person that puts a mask on to pretend who they're someone else
You know
when
what,
they're not. You know
Rocky,
what I mean?
you need to watch Sean Gillis a little bit more when he does his retarded skits about his Down
Sean-
syndrome uncle.
I'll
That's
look it up.
some of the funniest shit.
What's his name?
Sean Gillis, that big redheaded guy.
SHAWN.
I think no, I think it's SEAN. He'll come up too. Or Shane Gillis, maybe. I can't remember exactly. He's a stand-up.
If I put in Gillis retarded uncle, I'm sure it'll come up.
Shane Gillis.
And some of the people that's watched us are out there playing like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? They are fucking retarded as hell.
Oh, hold on. I got it right here. I'll pull
it.
Hey, not to change the subject real quick, but did you guys see that Kansas City International got shut down due to a credible bomb threat?
Yeah,
No,
well,
I
at
did not.
first they said suspicious activity. They didn't go off with bomb threat at first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I went.
it's a
92.
credit-
I mean,
It's a credible
fuck?
bomb threat. The FBI is on scene right now.
And
How
they
the
had
fuck
the guy
you
in the
get that
airplane
a
going
couple
all
hours
Allahu
ago?
Akbar and had to fucking land the plane.
And did
Oh,
you see
God.
that there was a assassination attempt on Mandami? The dude yelled out Allah
Really?
Akbar and tried to light a fucking IED off.
Yeah. That's not even the best one. There was a guy that fucking lit himself on fire and cut his dick off.
Yeah.
For what?
Protest. I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just read the headline.
well,
Wow.
let him cut his old dick off. That means he can't fucking reproduce now.
that's
Good.
not even the best one. Another guy set his store on fire to get back at America because he was trying to get a scam going, like the old mafia used to do. On
Yeah,
the
there's gonna
internet.
Dude, people
There's
are
gonna be
losing
more
their
attacks.
ever-loving minds right now. They're losing their ever-loving minds.
They've
There's gonna
already
be
had
more
it. We're just
attacks.
seeing it.
It's just starting. I mean,
I know.
this is just starting. It's just the tip of the iceberg. It's gonna get worse.
Oh, now that Thumper said that, guess what? It popped up on my fucking feed. I'm like, all day. Fuck, they ain't saying shit about that. MCI, right?
Day.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
it's been a couple hours, but I hadn't had time to even bring it up because I had to get off the podcast for a little bit.
Well, it's like you got did you see the kid that stabbed that pregnant woman like 70 times?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
fucking nuts, dude.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, but
What?
the dude with
No.
the IED in New York, he yelled Allah Akbar before he fucking tried to light it off.
He was
He
like,
didn't get it though. It didn't go off. So
they were trying
Yeah.
to smoke bombs, and you're like, no.
Yep.
yeah,
See, Los Angeles, dude. Self
well, that doesn't
mutilation.
surprise me.
Nice.
That
Attempted to
doesn't
cut his
surprise me.
own arm. I'll be okay. Fucking
Why?
idiot.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
and
reading
look
through
at
it
where
now.
it's at. Pico and Figueroa, dude. That's a shitty area to begin with.
It
In
doesn't.
LA.
Pico, yeah, that is a dumb place to do that.
No motive. Nobody knows why he decided he's gonna cut his own dick off
Yeah,
downtown.
Pico and Figueroa. That's
Yeah.
what the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, if they're gonna do it, let them do it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
No, I don't feel bad for him.
I wish
Yeah.
more people would do it.
Right?
But you know what? I prefer them to not do it, and then we just purge. We just have a purge.
Hmm.
Just
You know
I'm gonna
that
bring up a purge every day on this.
You know that goddamn fucking purge.
Until the president signs it into a fucking law that we can purge.
You mean just like the movie was?
Well,
yeah.
Remember we talked about the lucky letter marquee, right? Guess what Trump and them started doing?
I know.
I'd have to get a helmet and some plate carriers. Other than that, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I got a plate carrier. I got one for sale too.
Well, technically, with plate carriers, guess what? If they hit you close range, guess what? You can still die because that shit's gonna knock you on a big enough round, gonna knock you on your ass.
Well, oh yeah. Oh no, you get hit with something heavy. Yeah, it's still gonna break your sternum.
I watched a guy in the National Guard get shot in the back point blank by another guy in the National Guard with a 5.56.
Why? What happened? What was the cause?
They were in the chow line in Iraq. They didn't fucking clear their weapon like they were supposed to, and fucking ended up fucking flagging the guy and fucking pulling the goddamn trigger, and it fucking went off and put a round in his fucking ceramic plate.
That's an accidental shooting. That's not like the SEAL that fucking shot his other buddy in the gut because they had
no. This was I don't even call it accidental. I call it negligent.
Well,
negligent.
That's why National Guard should not be carrying weapons sometimes.
No, they should have slingshots. That's about it.
They should even have slingshots.
Well, I mean, you have to fucking hold it and pull it back in order to fucking shoot somebody.
Yeah, and he's taking his own hand off with the handle because he can't stretch it out right.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. I don't trust motherfuckers. I wouldn't go during chow time because like the sandwich place on base was open 24/7. So I wouldn't even go to the main chow hall because they had so many negligent discharges at the fucking clearing barrel. I was like, fuck this. This is more dangerous than going out in town. This is more dangerous than fucking going on convoys.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
Are they not keeping their fingers straightened off the trigger?
Well, first of all, they're not even supposed to have magazines inserted in their weapon on base. They're supposed to be charging handle, pulled back, put forward, dust cover closed. So the chamber's open, but the dust cover's closed. No magazine in the rifle, right? That's how they're supposed to carry at all times. On base. They're not supposed to have one in the chamber, not even supposed to have a fucking magazine.
What is that like?
So no condition 1.
Was that
no
condition
3? Just condition 4.
Condition 4 the whole time.
Yeah.
And like I said, there was more fucking negligent discharges in the chow line than anything, dude. It was more dangerous to go eat than it was to go fucking kick a door in. It was ridiculous. I was like, fuck that. I'm going
that
to the
is that is freaking ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous.
I'd go to the fucking sandwich shop every day. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go to the fucking chow.
Man, the sandwich shop is the best, man. Especially in Djibouti, it's the same thing, man. That thing's open 24/7.
Yeah, they'll toast the shit for you. They'll make it however you want. It's like Subway, but it's not. It's better.
I think it was after like midnight though. Like they left, so you just grab whatever you wanted. Make your sandwich.
They had people working there, and they'd make your sandwich for you.
Yeah, not Djibouti. After a certain time, they leave. So you're kind of like throwing wood to do Dagwoods. You're like stacking as much fucking meat as you can on there, taking it out. Like,
yeah, not on our base. It was manned 24/7.
Yeah,
it was nice.
Well, they shut the chow hall down so fucking early too, and you can't get anything to eat after that.
Well, and like I said, it was dangerous. It's like eating at the chow hall on that base was like going to fucking Chicago and walking down the South Side streets.
Fucking straight bullets going everywhere,
man. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. I would rather go eat on the fucking Afghani side and fucking on the Afghan base when I was over there. I'd go eat over there, and them motherfuckers were shooting each other because they were fucking extremists in the army. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat over there and have some kebabs because it's safer than sitting at the fucking U.S. DFAC.
Yeah, because they got their fucking AK shouldered, like they're fucking strapped and laying down like they're supposed to.
Yep.
even the goat humpers can fucking do it right.
Might fucking start shooting and stuff, but you know what? It's still safer over there because they don't hit half the time what they're aiming at.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fucking rat moving. Just start firing off full clip.
But yeah, fucking I didn't like the fucking defects. They were too dangerous.
I don't blame you.
But we're going to have more attacks, and there's going to be more shit going on in the United States, and people don't realize how good they got it, because they don't have to worry about missiles, and they don't have to worry about shit exploding on a daily basis, and they've never had to live with that.
Yeah.
And they're going to eventually. I'm telling you, there's sleeper cells in the United States right now.
It is coming, and as long as the feds are not hunting these people down like they should be.
Well, they are now. But
like I think
it's too late.
My thing is, like, they need to hunt them down and just kill them all. As bad as that sounds, no mercy for that crap. No mercy.
Supposedly, there was 2 years ago, there was Iranian rockets smuggled into the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they lost track of them. They don't know where they're at.
Yeah, that was quite a few years ago.
Yeah, that was, I think, 2 years ago, 2 or 3.
Yeah, it was it was under Biden's. They're like, oh yeah, there's rockets that came, and we have no idea where the shipment went.
Yeah, they disappeared once they came across. And they were tracking them through Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
that makes me question, like, every other European country that's brought in a lot of extremists, because you're seeing U.S. consulate areas being attacked in other countries that European nations aren't being hit, like Iran's hitting the Middle Eastern countries, and they're causing harm in their countries against us, and they're there. So it's like you're going to have a full scale across the board, not just here, but all the way across,
Oh, they're biding their time right now. They're organizing, they're getting ready. And it's not going to be just an attack here. It's going to be an attack in all of the allied countries. And they're not fucking with them right now. They're just fucking with the consulates and embassies and all that stuff. But they're getting ready. I can guarantee you they're getting ready. These guys when they declare takfir, right? Takfir is to deliver the unbeliever, right? So that's their whole goal. Takfir, when the caliphate calls for it, right? They created the word assassin. They attack from within. They're very patient.
I remember that game. It was called Assassin's Creed, and tells you the history of who started the assassins fucking guilds.
Yeah,
it was all done in the Middle East.
It's
the hash eaters.
Mm-hmm.
It's Muslims. I mean, when they declare takfir, they declare war on everybody that's non-Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
And what they do is they strategically place themselves in everything. So studying these people, right? I studied them for years. Their goals. So, like, a lot of people were like, well, these IEDs that they're setting off, right? They set them off and then they shoot at you and then they leave. The goal is to actually set them off, get as many kills as possible. Then they do indirect fire or even direct fire on you. And then they retreat. The reason why they do that is because they want you to chase them. Because if you chase them, they actually, if you look back in history, the British lost an entire fucking brigade to that tactic. They followed them.
Mm-hmm.
They got surrounded, and this fucking brigade disappeared.
Yeah,
they don't even know what the fuck happened.
And that's part of that reason, that too, where urban combat tactics was, starting to be fully deployed. When you guys being overseas in Afghanistan and Iraq, they were really fine tuning that shit for that reason.
Well, and the thing is, dude, we have spent 20 years training their commandos, Afghan commandos, Iraqi commandos, fucking teaching these other.
I think that's the stupidest thing we ever did, is train our enemy how to.
These other, we've been doing that for forever. I mean, think about it. We did that. We've done that with every fucking country. We did it with Osama bin Laden.
Well, the Taliban were our buddies back during the Soviet-Afghan war, man. We were funding them and training them, and now we're fighting them.
We were fucking funding Iraq to fight Iran in the 10-year war, and then we turned around and fought Iraq.
Yep.
And like, what the fuck?
Well, we only fought the Taliban because they started killing the poppy fields for heroin, and the CIA didn't like that anymore. The drug fucking got
killed.
That,
how do you think fucking Iran got F-14 Tomcats?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Well, look at Iraq now has 32 F-16s.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say, how many F-16s are overseas? Like
Lockheed just trained up all their pilots at Balad. Air Base. That's my last station when as a private security contractor. I was based out of Balad. I was the only American there other than Lockheed. There was a couple other Americans there, but the rest were Lockheed, and then the rest were all South Africans doing base security. And Lockheed would fly over a fucking F-16 once every couple months until they got to 32. And that was the contract, was 32 F-16s for Iraq Air Force. And they were training them on it, and they were doing sorties and everything while I was over there in 2016, 2017. You know,
well, the F-16 is a nice sweet spot because it's a really capable aircraft, but not so capable that our new shit can't take it out easily.
And they weren't getting the latest version.
No, they weren't getting the fucking Viper.
Yeah, they were getting. I mean, and don't get me
They
wrong,
were getting mothballed fucking fighters.
The F-16 is a very capable aircraft, but
one of the best.
You know, so their goal is to embed and then attack from within, and that's.
There was a movie about that too. It's called Iron Eagle.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Iron Eagle 1 was better than the second one. Put that.
Well, yeah. I mean, the first one's always better than the second one, dude.
And I always had a hard time wrapping my mind around Phantoms being MiGs.
But yeah, it's crazy to watch this actually happening in real life. Like, knowing what's going on and like knowing what I know and shit. Like, I mean, like I said, I called it plenty of days ahead of time that we were waiting for an exiled person to take over Iran.
You're right. I told the old man that last night. I was like, I got a buddy who called it right on that they were going to take a political prisoner and put him in charge. And the old man was like, yep. He's like, they sure the fuck did.
Yep. And that's
Just
the
put
thing
on the news that the son of Ayatollah Khomeini is going to be the new leader.
Yeah, they're going to bomb his ass too.
I know. They're probably going to kill him today or tomorrow.
But the thing is like knowing what I know and everything, there's more that's going to happen, and you just got to be capable and careful. You know, that's the thing is
they're pulling probing tactics too. Like you're saying, they take off and run. They're probing vulnerable and vital areas.
Yeah, they're checking reaction time. They're checking scale of force, right? Mm-hmm. So anytime you go to make an attack, right? The main thing you want to look at is what's the scale of force. So how if I do this, if I do X, what does Y look like? Mm-hmm. And Y is the response, right? So your response should always be proportionate to the
level of threat.
Right. So you always meet it with equal or greater force, right? That's how you win. You match it or you exceed what they did.
Yeah, which they know that we're not going to fire and take Reaper drones and start striking into our own cities with our own fucking rockets and stuff.
No, some of those cities we need to blow up.
I got that. Like New York's going to turn into an Escape from New York. I mean, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, some of these cities of ours suck. Just do your thing, guys.
The good thing is those cities, those are where the attacks are going to happen. So we're okay. You know, we're good.
Yeah.
But you're going to see more domestic terrorism, and you're going to see responses are going to be different because police departments aren't trained on terrorism responses like the military is, right? They're trained, but it's very, very, very limited and scaled back, right? Because they don't think about
kid gloves, right? Kid gloves.
Well, they don't think about all-out war for police departments, right? The police is for local communities, right?
Yeah.
And so the problem is integration, right? So 9/11 was a great way to show that there was no integration between law enforcement and agencies, right? Comms went down, nobody could talk to each other and everything else. That's why they have the truncated bands now of 800s and all that for your emergency services. And you have different programs. Like me, I went through chemical, biological, nuclear as a paramedic. And I was also working to get on SWAT and all that as a medic. But SWAT is not trained. Police departments are not trained for coordinated attacks. So when you start getting a coordinated attack, you start seeing other cities in our country and then cities around the world starting to take attacks. And they might start out small. They might start out as a homemade IED that's a fucking pressure cooker, like the Boston Marathon, which fucked up some people pretty good.
That's what I fear is like they're gonna do that in a big ass mall and it's gonna vaporize everybody.
Did that.
So their first attacks, I can guarantee you it'll have a shock and awe effect. It'll be something that is symbolic. So you're talking, probably on the Washington Mall somewhere, something that is like the whole World Trade Center, that was our financial institution, It'll
be a highly populated area that has enough vision.
Significant.
Or it could be, like, since baseball season started, could be at a stadium because they're usually packed 30, 40,000 people sometimes.
You could do a sporting event, something like that. That's a good way to get across, because now you're taking that psychological effect of you can't even go have fun, and you're taking that away from the population.
What I wish would happen is, if that happens, I wish all of America would just unify and be like, we're going to hunt every one of these people down and exterminate them like cockroaches. Every single one. It does not matter. It does not matter anymore. If it's all out war, then death is what you guys want, then death is what you guys get.
That's the thing.
It's sad to say, but there's no other way to win.
There's still going to be people on the other side, unfortunately.
I know.
Because
and then we're going to have to hunt them down too.
Well, they're going to get taken care of by their own demise, because they're going to think that these people, the terrorists, are their friends, and then they're not. So they'll get taken care of. Because they're going to think that, I'm on their side, so they're not going to hurt me.
That's already been happening to them, especially in European countries. They think that they're friends with each other, and they fucking mow them down. Like,
half the people that got killed by a fucking rogue truck in Europe voted for it.
Yeah.
Why do you think Lil Tate told this? Why do you think that fucking Oklahoma fucking took the ban off automatic fucking weapons?
Yeah, they're working on fucking machine guns.
Sweet. Well,
say hello to my little friend, you motherfucker.
My 50 cal fucking skiff, like the P-Row with a 50 cal on it.
Yeah.
And Iowa's working on more looser laws for firearms also right now. So
there's a reason why I've got a bedroom gun, I got a living room gun, I've got a concealed carry piece, and I got a truck gun.
Fuck, I got a shower gun pretty much half the time.
And those are the ones that are just in my active rotation. That's not even the ones in the safe.
I got a shower beer and a shower gun.
The fucking Kentucky Ballistics did a shower gun episode.
Yes, he did.
He's shooting from the shower, like all sunned up and shit, like trying to actually hold it if you were fucking soaped up, like real, life type shit. That shit was hilarious, man.
You have yourself really a Glock with some really aggressive stippling.
You know what really sucks though is like the Rock Island Arsenal here is it's one of the first strike in the nation. It's actually in the top 5 first strikes for nuclear war.
Rock Island Armory.
No, Rock Island Arsenal. Yeah.
Oh, Arsenal.
Right across the river. It's the home of First Army and all kinds of other shit. And it's in the top 5 for nuclear strikes and others. And then right now they're on heightened alert right now.
Hey, Brett, if there was like a huge earthquake at the Madrid fault, how would that affect that facility?
It depends. I mean,
just theoretically, because we don't know.
Well,
depends on how big. If it's over an 8 or 9, guess what's gonna fuck it up? Put that.
Oh yeah, because it's in the middle of the river. I mean, it's above the lock and dam, so the level's higher. And if it damages the lock and dam, then you have another problem, because now you have a good 13 feet, I think, or 14 feet difference of water levels. And if that dam breaks loose, this is the longest roller dam in the world of its kind. The roller dam here in Davenport is the longest in the world of its kind. And if
it'll be like Hurricane Katrina did with the dams broke.
It will flood everything downstream.
If I'm a bad guy, if I'm a bad guy and a natural disaster happens and I survive and I'm still a bad guy that wants to hurt people, I'm going to go after those places.
Well, and think about it, it's not going to just affect here because that New Madrid
everywhere.
It's going to affect all of the states that the river flows through. So it's going to flood everything, and those lock-in dams won't be able to hold back the amount of water that they would release. And then the river would actually, it could, if it backflows,
change direction again.
It could flood the island. I mean, you're talking that's a big fucking issue.
It's debris too. You add in debris, natural and artificial. Like, you like clog every fucking artery, like you've seen in North Carolina, because we studied that one for FEMA shit. You know, for the college work, the amount of debris and the roadways that washed out and everything like that. You don't have alternate routes, man. Hell, the cartels are doing that in Mexico. They're tearing out fucking arteries.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it could cause a lot of damage, a lot of issues with defense for sure.
Yeah, I mean, look at the.
I bring that up because I'm always thinking of like, okay, if there's attackers here and there's a disaster, whether it's on the east, west coast, or in the middle of the United States, if there's a fault line or some river or some kind of thing, bad guys, if they survive that stuff, they're still going to go after people because it's going to be even easier with all the chaos.
Yep.
True. Because they have a plan and no one else has a plan for that.
Well, I think in the Midwest and in the South, those areas, everybody's pretty much armed up and ready to go. Like, you're going to have communities, like we're saying, smaller communities that may not have the police response, but you got a lot of veterans and shit in these areas that like will bring the community together. And you'll end up like Washington State when those guys took out the fucking gang members.
Yep.
You know, they were tired of the gang member. It'll be that same kind of shit going down.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be like, there's going to be a rash. I think if things go crazy, dude, it's going to be like vigilantism again.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Well, see,
and it depends on the
really
area you
rap.
live in.
It's going to have to be, because here's the thing. Like I said, the police departments, almost every police department in the United States is undermanned, right? They don't have the response. They don't have the training. They don't have the communication that military does. And the veterans, like your GWOT veterans, especially the ones that went out of the wire and actually did shit, they'll be the ones stepping up and actually doing what needs to be done. And the city is going to have to allow it. You know, they're going to have to fucking allow it, because there's no way the National Guard is going to be able to protect key places. So,
well, I mean, imagine like that mayor that was in Minnesota that was like, we support the Somalians and all that other crap. That guy is going to be put to the freaking, he's going to have his freaking face smashed in some dog crap because he's been such an idiot. No one's going to listen to him. They're probably going to put him in jail.
Well, and I think,
which he deserves.
I think people are waiting on it. Like, some people are like, if they attack us and you get that kind of, it'll be the French Revolution all over again. Like, people are waiting for a reason to do that. They're like sitting all back of the bus, like, waiting. Like, you know, we got the terrorists, but there's actual people that are waiting to take out public figures.
Well, and it's because they've allowed it to happen. That's the problem. Those public figures are that's where it all started, you know, is with them. So, so like I said, with Takfir and the Caliphate calling for all Muslims to declare Takfir, it's concerning to me, because you haven't had a call to action like they have recently in a long time. Even during the 20-year war of Iraq and Afghanistan, the Caliphate wasn't calling for it. They are trying to establish a bigger caliphate, and they are working to get positioned to where they can do one big swoop and damage infrastructure and kill as many people as possible, so that way it weakens the will of people and they can then continue on and do what they need to do.
Well, and
imagine if these people knew where the Eastern Connect, the Western Connect, and the Connect for all the electromagnetic power and everything like that.
For the grid, Rocky, no, they already know where it connects. They already know, guaranteed.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if I'm a bad guy, I'm going to take all that out, So if I'm a good guy like me, I'm going to think about where are my spare parts at? Why am I not guarding this stuff and putting surveillance on it to see what's going on?
Did you not
You
see
know?
the sextant virus that went out from Iran years ago?
Yeah.
That targeted the power grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I was on deployment when that was going on in 2019? It had to be.
I thought it was earlier than that.
No, it was earlier. No, it was earlier than that. So I was still working at the power plant.
Okay.
We had with our power grid, we had to be on heightened alert with our power grid. Put that away.
I hope someone's thinking about that stuff right now. I hope someone up higher than us is thinking about that and being, hey, we need to put a plan in place to make sure that this is protected, because it's going to completely screw up the U.S. in some way or another.
Rocky, they already have plans in place. All that, trust me, they do all that one.
Well, and you got to remember,
so.
like we're talking about urban areas, right? I already seen this one. There was a guy doing a video on it, the top 5 areas, and Chicago's one, New York's one. They're fucking concrete tombstones.
Yep.
As soon as the power goes out in these large cities, they will start eating each other alive, like Thumper's saying.
Yes, they will.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna completely eat each other alive. You know.
And then they forget about the rednecks, the hillbillies. They forget about this.
So I do know for a fact that all nuclear power plant security is tested, and it's tested by a certain unit in the Navy.
Yep.
That will go around and test the reaction and everything to threats. They have sensors for motion and ground and vibration. They have all kinds of different types of sensors in place. So it is going to be harder. They're going to have to do like an aerial attack.
Yeah.
And it's going to have to be something that's probably remote, you know, that they'll fucking detonate, because that's the only way they're going to get to it without alerting. And even then, the FAA watches the airspace over places like that. They watch the airspace. Like, people don't realize, over a federal penitentiary, it's a no-fly zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, over a federal penitentiary. So FAA watches that kind of stuff really closely. So the federal penitentiaries, the any nuke power plant, there is a no-fly zone around that. And like if they're doing any type of, like if they have to fly a helicopter around it for any type of inspection or whatever, they have to file with the FAA their flight plans and everything, and it has to be down to the minute, because they are super strict with that shit. And so like it would have to be a small fucking drone, but then you got to think about payload, right? If it's that small of a drone, the payload's not going to be big enough to cause any significant damage to the reactor, because it's so fucking fortified, you know.
Well, it's shielded like crazy.
Yeah.
The reactor itself is almost impenetrable.
Yeah, you have multiple layers of good luck, you know.
Yeah.
Ain't happening.
And I think too, remember in Tennessee when that guy blew up that RV, he hit a hardened structure that's out in the middle of everybody that sees. There's so many hardened structures in plain sight that we don't even know about, and they don't know about either. Well, that's the key thing.
Well, like
those are power distribution centers.
Well, the coal power plants, guess what? Those hit them first, because that's the easiest targets to hit out power plants.
Yeah,
those are. Because the guards like a power plant. Go ahead.
Yeah, if those get hit though, we're out of power, and that fucking sucks. But at least there's no radiation.
Yeah, but the thing, like power plant I worked at, the guards, guess what? Some of those guys, we did not want to trust with a fucking gun. Put that on. You know, it ain't like a nuke fucking plant, right? Well, those guards, they will shoot you on sight if you don't command. You obey their commands. They will fucking shoot you.
Those guys are basically fucking mercs.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, and that's another thing that isn't taken into consideration, is the fact that Triple Canopy, which is one of the largest security companies in the world, is based out of here. You know, Constellus Group, it's a conglomerate of like 5 different security companies.
Ooh, Telus Group.
And you know, so you have a private army in the United States on top of, you know, National Guard and police and, you know, all these other 3-letter agencies and everything else, which you're not going to see FBI and CIA out on the streets fighting terrorists. It's not going to happen, you know. But veterans and stuff like that. That's all going to make a huge difference when it comes to, shit happening. If it does, if it comes to that.
Well, I mean, do you have any idea how much damage can be caused by a group of 3 experienced GWAT operators?
Oh yeah.
Because they know how to go gray man too. Just because they're out there operating doesn't mean you're going to notice them.
Well, and I think I agree with like the police. They'll harden down like the police area, the National Guard, or harden areas and be static. It'll be the security forces that go out.
Yeah.
And that's my belief on it, seeing how, police will keep order, but they'll harden themselves down first because everybody's going to go after the goddamn police station.
Yep. It's going to be up to the rednecks, people like Thumper, right? That want fucking blood. Don't want to purge.
I want that purge. Let's go.
Well, I look at it this way, and I've said this for a long time. Okay, I don't necessarily have anything against cops. I don't. But there's going to reach a point where they're going to have to decide whose side they're on, no matter what their boss says.
I think a lot of them are on the side, but it falls into that, like, I'm following orders so I don't lose my job.
Yeah, but that's not going to be good enough at some point.
Yeah.
That's not going to work in a world where there's no more kind of law and order.
That's what I'm saying. They'll choose the side that they want to be on, which is with the rest of everybody else to take these people out. They won't be on the other side. They've already been fucked with enough. They just follow it so they don't lose their job. Like, they're waiting to do that. They're ready to get on that side.
You know what the saddest thing is I have this sick feeling in my heart, in my gut, that we're going to be betrayed from the inside. And we've already seen it numerous times.
Why do you think the sleeper cells are even here, bro? Like, we already have been betrayed from the inside.
Yeah, I know. And what makes me mad is we know the names of the people who have done it, and they're still not being held accountable.
They're not going to.
They won't, dude. Abandon all hope of that happening, my friend.
Yeah,
I know. It makes me mad that it's like that, and it's like, you know what?
And
all right,
if you've ever watched the movie The Purge, they make the statement that level 10, which is politicians and shit, are off limits. Everybody else but the politicians
goes after. They should be the first one everyone goes after because they betrayed everyone.
That's why they put the protection on, because they know that's the first people everybody's going to go after.
And we've already talked about this. They started Hollywood decades ago.
Yeah.
Well, they did.
Yeah.
They just slowly worked their fucking way into government. That's what they did.
Yeah.
This
is a long game. This is a long game. This isn't like happening over like 5-10 years. This has been happening for 100, almost 200 years, man. Like, it's been, like Thomas Jefferson said that shit about the bankers.
Yeah.
Right shortly after the inception of the United States.
And it goes all back to the Jews. Every time, damn near.
It is. I mean, it's the Zionists and the Canaanites in them, but those people have been playing long game for 1,000 years, man.
They have to be the Canaanites, man. They have to be the straight up Canaanites from the Bible.
They've been playing this game for thousands of years. It's every empire, like Rome was the same way. Rome was ate from the inside out. Everybody knows the downfall of Rome was from the inside. Every war tactician, like Sun Tzu, says the inside. It's always that. It's never from an outside external threat. It's from internal.
And
so what do you think? You think all the politicians got paid off to betray their own people?
Yeah, 100%.
And then those politicians are going to get a, oh, it's okay, you're a politician. Nah. You were a public politician approving laws that screwed everyone over. You're the first one on the list to get it.
Why do you think Mighty Mouse was voted out in fucking Texas?
Fuck that. Why did they start the website?
I'm glad all those people were voted out. I just hope people that replace them are not more dumb.
Well, look at Money, right? Money, they started a website that followed Nancy Pelosi's fucking portfolio for stock trade. So if you want to talk about money and politician, that's the one right there. Yep. That's the perfect example.
Yeah, and use of that. Yeah, and use of that app is perfectly legal too. Perfectly legal.
Yep. But they did start the web bot years before that. So if anybody's running on the web bot, then I think they shut it down though. People started realizing what it was, and they fucking shut the server down.
Shit, that's what Mighty Mouse did. He just said, "Okay, if Pelosi's gonna do this, I might as well too. Fuck it."
He did say that too.
Yeah.
He's like, well, everybody else is doing it, so I have no integrity that I learned in the fucking military. I'm gonna do it because everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
That guy was a Navy SEAL.
Yep.
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 Probably not an operator. Probably a fucking logistics.
Yep.
He's never
the other
said.
Navy SEALs think of him. I wonder what the other Navy SEAls think of him.
Just watch the Sean Ryan show.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, I haven't watched it lately, but I saw a couple of clips on like either Facebook or TikTok or Instagram on it. Some reels.
Yeah.
We're talking about Eye Patch McCain.
Yeah. I got these.
Probably got a fake eye patch on. He wouldn't have looked like fucking Solid Snake and shit.
These are still good too.
I always wondered if it's a fake one or not.
I think it is, dude. I really do.
You know,
I think it's fake as fuck, just like he is as a person.
if I ever met the guy, that'd be the first thing I did was fucking try to get that eye patch.
Did you? So I seen that yesterday. I was listening to that. So he was supposed to go. He went to the Daily Wire, and Alex Stein was supposed to go, and they like completely threw Alex Stein out of the show for the debate, and only brought Crenshaw. It was this weird fucking thing because Alex Stein has shit on him in public a couple of times. Like he's threatened Alex Stein, you know, to whoop his ass when he was fucking with him. So. Because Alex Stein can piss anybody off, dude. He hits everybody's buttons, man. And he don't give a fuck. I'm surprised he hasn't been assassinated with his content. You know, when he said big booty Latina, AOC, you're my favorite big booty Latina.
Well, he just don't have a handler. He just don't have a handler to do it.
Yeah, no, he's off the leash, dude. If he does, they let him off of it. But he was a big proponent of exposing fucking eye patch. And a lot of the other ones. But that's another thing, too. Ilhan Omar hasn't been fucking kicked out of Congress. None of these people are fucking gone.
Yeah.
And they're going to stay there. They're going to fucking stay there. So like Mick said, you might as well not even fucking hope on it because nothing's going to happen.
Yep.
Yep.
You might as well just move on with the day and wait.
It leaves a dirty taste and bitterness in people's mouths. And their hearts grow colder and meaner for it.
Yeah, they're waiting.
Which is what should happen, but it's terrible because it's going to be really bad. When people lose their limit of patience and kindness, it's over.
Well, and we all know that the fucking no empire has lasted more than 250 years, and we're at that mark now.
Yeah.
So.
And I tell you what, man, this is I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but you know, I'm usually the guy that'll help a stranger out if they're legit in trouble. They got a problem, you know, they need some help or they need some assistance lifting something or this or that. Like I'm always the guy. I mean, if I see a dude who looks like he's genuinely fucking homeless and miserable, I'll buy him some food, you know, like I like to be helpful. I like to help other people out. I am at the stage of the game right now where I was walking my dog and in my neighborhood, but no one that I'm close to farther down the road, they had one of them signs in their front yard that says, you know, science is real, vaccines work, love is love, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the rainbow colors, of course, you know. And I looked at it and I wondered who lived there. And I thought to myself, would I jump in if this place were on fire? And I had to, honestly, not joking around, not being a smartass, I had to answer, no, I'd let him burn.
Well, it ain't the neighbor that called the law on you, right?
What's that?
It's not the neighbor that called you the law.
No, I'm talking way down the street, way down. Yeah, people that I don't even interact with. But like, I'm looking at the sign and I'm looking at that. I just go, you know what? If this house is on fire,
now
I would not help.
Now, Mick, let me ask you a question: the neighbor that fucking called the law on you, would you help him in a fire?
Absolutely not.
Sorry,
I would not.
So I had to ask that question though.
Nope. And the thing is, unfortunately, he is such a cowardly piece of shit that it's actually seeped into his children because whenever the ball would come over my fence, they'd ask me to throw it back over, which I had no problem doing. I noticed a pattern. the boy would always send the little girl to the door to knock on it and ask. He'd never do it himself. So what we got next door is a fucking cowardly pussy, unfortunately raising another cowardly pussy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Go, you go over there. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yep. And it's not like she's 4 years older or something like that. You might understand that, but no. I think she's actually younger than him by like a year by the looks of it.
Hello, mister. We threw the ball over again. Can we get it back?
Yeah. Saying, all right. Whatever.
And unfortunately, that's the division that's been fucking created, and it's been happening for a long time, and you're not going to change it.
I'm not going to actively go after anybody, but
No.
you know, if I see a situation like that unfold in front of me, I'll be content to do nothing.
Yeah. Well, and it's the same adage like I talked about to a good friend of mine when I was still in. Like, if you're trying to kill me, then I'm going to fucking kill you. Like, you're actively trying to kill me. Like, there's no in between in talking to you anymore. You already have the intent. So it's either me or you.
Yep.
You know, I was in the military at the time. He's like, what if I'm on the other side of the fence? I said, are you trying to kill me? He's like, I was like, that's the question. If you're just protesting, then no. I'm not going to stop you from protesting. But if you're trying to kill me, actively do it, then yeah.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm going to shoot you through the fence.
Yep.
Simple as that. You know, that's even a childhood friend. Like, I'm going to give you an honest answer.
Yeah.
You asked an honest question, I'll give you an honest answer. That's where it's been. You know,
Yep.
Those people wearing those coexist and all that, like, love shit. You're like, when it comes down to brass tacks, they're not going to either. They're already showing that shit.
Yep.
I think they're the biggest hypocrites in the world.
Most of them are. So are the conservatives.
Yeah, they are too. Unfortunately, they are, because they cannot see reality for what it actually is.
No. It's the same way on either side. It's our way or the highway. It's the biggest fascism is between both groups. They do it to each other. They do it to the rest of the people that don't side on one side or the other. If you're a fence rider, like I used to get called in high school because I hung out with the skaters, I hang out with the fucking rich kids. I was never in between because I sold fucking weed to them both. Why do I need to choose? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're a free agent.
Yeah. Like, that's how you get free thinking. You got to take everything in at once. And if you don't, then you're no different than any other side. You're not.
I mean, when I was in high school, you know, I used to party with the jocks and the stoners.
Yeah.
I used to hang out. My best friend was the salutatorian of the class. He was the preppy kid with the impeccable grades, right?
Yeah.
My other best friend, he was the one I used to go to. We'd draw comic books and jam out to Metallica and shit. You know, he's the guy I'd geek out with. And like, I don't know, I hung around so many fucking people that, you know, I didn't have, like, I had individual friends, but I wasn't a part of any of the groups.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the key thing. Like,
I
would hang out with the
cracks in
farmers.
between.
Farmers would invite us up to a keg party, but they'd be like, don't bring the weed with you. You were allowed to drink, but you couldn't have weed with you. You know, it was always vice versa, shit like that. But you could hang out with everyone. That was the key thing, because everybody had an open mind, and nobody, you know, growing up in a smaller town, you know, everybody kind of divides themselves up, but you know how to coexist with everybody when you understand what everybody's coming from. So, you know, I think Mill and Gilly were talking about it. You know, there are things that true liberals, not these leftist fucking nut jobs, that I can take into, and there's conservative things that I take in on each other side. There isn't a reason why you have to be on one side or the other. That's the division. So if you're a true independent, you take those things. It's like a true liberal says, you know, do your thing and leave me the fuck alone. You know, I live my life, you live yours. I don't care how you do it. I don't give a fuck. But on the same time, we shouldn't be spending all this money on people that don't deserve it, like the EBT communities. You know what I mean? It was meant for help. Like, I want to help people, but goddamn, there's a point where you need to help yourself.
You need to start working.
Exactly.
You're going to help work and help everyone out, or people don't need to support you.
Yeah. Well,
unless you have like some kind of disability that you cannot do anything and you do need help and you're honest about it, But if you're faking it and trying to just siphon money off of people, no. You're not getting nothing.
Yep.
You go work.
That's generational too. This isn't
Yeah.
just one set. Like it's went generational.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Ever since they set it up for, the
Yep.
social services. I think, what was that? Fucking FDR?
Yeah, it was FDR.
We're
Yeah.
four generations
Social
into the
Security,
welfare state.
that was during the Great Depression around that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the New Deal started it, and then Lyndon Johnson made it worse with the Great Society.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So it was a
during the civil
two-stage
rights
thing.
movements, Yeah.
Yeah.
The civil rights movement changed that up because everybody became a victim. Everything was this and that. And, now everybody gets this and it's across the board. I was talking to Chris one night and he's a black dude, black electrician. He came out of the smoke deck. He's like, Matt, I just got called racist towards my own kind by another black girl. And I looked at him. I told him, yeah, I'm racist too. And his eyes turned into the size of quarters because he was thinking I was going to say, against a certain people. And I was like, look, I'm racist against everybody that's fucking lazy. People that don't want to help themselves and do work. And he started dying laughing. He's like, I'm stealing that, dude. He's like, that's exactly how I feel too. And I was like, yeah, we all have the same beliefs in that kind of shit, man. And that's a conservative view. So it's like when you play these views, if you put them together, you become a true independent. And that's what I can't stand about, true Trump fucking guys like MAGA to death, like Trump never can do any wrong. It's like, I can come up with fucking 50 things that Trump's done wrong. And then I can come up with 50 things that fucking everybody else has done wrong. Like, those people that are so fascist, they're so fucking ingrained. Like even with Trump, like whatever he does, they're like, oh, we got to go against it. So hardcore. And it's like, why? Go against
if it's
done wrong.
Yeah. I mean, if it's good for the country, then it's good for the fucking country.
Yeah.
Now, if it's bad for the country, then yeah, I can see it going against them, all that.
Yeah. Just like the fucking ooh shot, man, with Operation Warp Speed and him still taking credit for it because he's so goddamn narcissistic that he won't let it go. He's like, I did this, I earned this, I did this, and he's not going to let it go. Trump is a big ass narcissist.
Oh yeah, he is.
He toots his own fucking horn, and you can see that. Which, okay, fine, that's just the kind of person that he is. But that's a fault where he needs to fucking remember those things.
Yep.
And that came out when they were like, he was like, vaccine's good, and everybody's like, don't do it. And then they shifted, and it's like, okay, everybody has to do it.
Yep.
And they're like, Trump told you that, And then they took off all the medications that everybody could use, like ivermectin and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Thumper knows that shit. All the doctors that came out. Look, he's getting ready to say something. He's like, motherfucker.
But he's muted though, so he can't say nothing. He's like, hold on, motherfucker.
I'm doing dishes, but yes, you're absolutely 100% fucking correct with that.
Yeah.
I was in the medical field when COVID started, and they were telling us we had to tell people we couldn't, that ivermectin wouldn't work, and it doesn't do this, and hydrochloroquine and all that was bad. And like, motherfucker, my mom's neurologist who has her on hydrochloroquine said to stay on it. Don't fucking get off of it because it works. There's a reason certain doctors have been fucking quiet. They've been fucking muted in the government because the Fauci piece of shit fucking lied to everybody.
Fucking Jew.
He fucking lied to everybody because he didn't want to get in trouble, and he fucking, he wanted to make money too.
He was a Nazi Jew.
Yeah, because he had the goddamn fucking the patent on fucking SARS. He's got the patent on that shit. COVID. Yep.
Well, and hydroxychloroquine was so cheap because they've been using it for malaria for how long now?
They use it for so many different things.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. You know where they got the gin and tonic from?
What?
No, seriously. So the hydrochloroquine, the active ingredient is quinine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, quinine is in tonic water. And it tastes like absolute dog shit. So when British guys in India would get malaria from the mosquitoes, what they would do is they'd give them a big old shot of quinine tonic, but they'd also mix it with gin. to kind of mitigate the crappy flavor of the quinine, and that's where you get the gin and tonic. It was literally a medicinal anti-malarial fucking cocktail they made up.
How is gin any better than tonic water? Gin is absolute fucking nasty.
I know.
I disagree with you. I like gin.
Well, okay. Some people do it. To me,
I mean,
okay. Even if gin tastes bad, tonic water and quinine.
Yeah, you're right. Tonic water's pretty gnarly.
Still pretty bad.
I fucking hate gin.
But yeah, that's how far ago they were fucking using quinine, which is, you know, just what your drug there, what was it again?
Hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, that's what it's, you know, that's the derivative, but it was derived from quinine, and they've been using that for a very long time to combat malaria.
It's just the way to administer it.
She's still on the med. They were talking about because she's on a new med now for her MS or arthritis. It's for arthritis. It's a cancer med that she's taking for her arthritis. It's just a lower dosage, and they're like, well, since you're on that, you don't have to take the hydrochloroquine anymore if you don't want to. And she's like, well, I want to because of the other stuff it works for. And the doctor's like, yeah, you can stay on it if you want. He's like, yeah. The doctor's like, yeah, it works for a ton of different things. It's like doxycycline, dude. Look at all the shit doxycycline works for.
Yep.
You know? Like, I remember when we went over to Iraq, they gave us each a bottle of 500 pills of doxycycline, told us to take one a day for the whole time we were over there in Iraq. That and Primaquine, which I will never fucking take. That shit's fucking horrible. That's the shit that makes you hallucinate and fucking have vivid nightmares and shit like that.
Like that.
Yeah, something great to give somebody in a fucking war zone with guns. Awesome. Good job, government. You know, but that's the thing is, I can guarantee you somebody made a shit ton of money off of that fucking deal.
Yep.
You know, it's nuts. But yeah, ivermectin and all that shit fucking, there's a reason why it won a fucking Nobel Peace Prize. Like, fucking great shit.
Fuck it. Just give everybody fucking gummies. Let's love be happy.
Well,
Right?
and to go back to what Mick was saying, you know, like the earth itself, you know, provides all of these natural fucking cures, you know.
Yep.
Some things, you know, can't be cured, you know, because everything gets stronger, but they've been around for a long fucking time. And, you know, the holistic stuff does work to a point.
Sure.
You know, modern medicine does take over certain things. It can't fix everything.
My thing is if the shit didn't work, like even just the modern, like just the holistic stuff, right? If it didn't work, people wouldn't fucking be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would be extinct. But
Yeah, we'd be
worked.
gone. We'd have been gone a long motherfucking time ago, dude.
Yeah, it worked. So therefore, don't talk down on it. Let it fucking work. You know?
Yeah.
But it was all about the Rockefellers trying to make money.
And the
What
AMA,
that was. Yeah.
the American Medical Association.
Yep.
That was
Oh,
a good
yeah.
episode on the White House. He got dinged
Yes,
up
that
pretty
was.
hard on that one.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And all the natural and other alternative like technology for medicine, not so
Yeah.
much plants or chemicals, but
Yeah.
you know, legitimate ways to kill cancer and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Through technology at the time. What was that, like back in the fucking 40s? 50s?
30s. It started in the 30s when that guy said he
30s.
could cure cancer, right? The American Medical Association, they shit on him, right? Because if he actually did, right, guess what? They didn't want that out there.
Yeah, they
They
called
don't
him
make
a kook, a quack. Same thing we did with
Yeah.
Tesla. You know, they
Yep.
start pulling funding and they call you crazy and put you in a loony bin.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another round of ivermectin just to do it, but I didn't fucking
Oh yeah,
Hey.
how did that go? I know you did it a while back, way back when you first got it in.
yeah, you weren't on the show when I did it.
Well, I think I was there when you first started. It came in and you were showing the dosage and stuff, but I didn't really see anything after that. I didn't even
Just
think about asking you.
Just don't take it with peanut butter.
Don't fucking take it with peanut butter. It tastes fucking horrible.
Maybe if you put it with jelly in there too, jelly might work.
Yeah,
No, I'm not fucking doing that again.
You're like, I'm not taking the price of you and get all that shit.
Just mix it
Look,
with
hey.
some gin.
yeah.
Well,
Mix it with some
I will tell
gin.
you right now, ivermectin paste, if you've never had it, it tastes like dog shit, and it makes your mouth numb and your throat and everything.
So you enjoyed the horse paste?
I did the horse paste, yeah. And fucking Gilly made a suggestion because of the taste. He was like, "We'll take it with like peanut butter or something. Maybe that'll be better." So I did, and then I had to call him right away and tell him how fucking horrible the idea that
I'm
was.
surprised he didn't fucking suggest ketchup.
I think he did.
I knew, but if I just ketchup, he wouldn't do it because he don't like ketchup.
I mean, I like ketchup. Don't get me wrong.
You just don't like it on certain things. I know
Maybe
that.
try it with mustard because mustard's got a pretty sharp vinegary taste in it. Maybe it'll kill that out too.
I don't know, but I just know that peanut butter kept it in my mouth longer.
He told me, cussing me. I'm like, uh-oh.
Made me want to fucking throw up.
Trying not to gag on it. Like,
no, I mean, I was actually trying to help him right there. I was, right?
I almost threw up. It was bad.
Trying to help out made it fucking 10 times worse.
It was so fucking bad.
You know, that makes a good story. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
and like we're talking about, this stuff that's coming up, these attacks, like people need to start really looking again at, natural, things to provide, because when medical supplies go out, dude, that's it. Like you only get a finite number of medical supplies.
Well, it's not just that, it's infrastructure too. I mean, your fucking hospitals are overran and overloaded and not being able to get people in and out and treated and back to good health. That's a big issue, and people don't have the skill set that people used to have of taking care of each other and themselves. And with the way the fucking health is of the United States and just the population in general, it's fucking shitty. Yep. And people will die just because they won't have the fucking access to the healthcare like they should, because it's not like if the attacks start, you won't be able to just call fucking 911 and get a fucking ambulance to your door, You're going to have to figure that shit out. You're going to have to fucking get yourself there, and if they can even see you.
I'm going for the liquor store. That's the first place I'm hitting up.
Oh, that's the gun store. I want ammo. I want more ammo and alcohol.
I wouldn't go to the gun store where I'm at right now. You wouldn't get much of anything. You'd end up getting shot before you got on the property.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking Midway, USA, right down the fuck road, big old warehouse, right? That's where I'm going for ammo.
Yeah. I think people are pretty sharing. Like we talked about too, guns are for protection, but it's also a trade medium too. Ammo and fucking weapons, especially firearms, are a means of trade again. People don't remember those types of things. Food and water, good trade, but ammunition? Ammunition's a big trade, man.
Yeah.
Don't forget the vices, dude. Booze. But back to that underground economy. The alcohol, the pills, the fucking tobacco. Like all that shit's going to command a premium too. Coffee.
Well, any good skill too. I mean, that's a big one.
Which all of us got, with being, engineers and shit like that. We all got particular skill sets to work on equipment when it goes down. You know what I mean? Like you have, if you're a mechanic, you have, a mechanical fucking aptitude and you can fix shit. And that, like you're saying, the trades are going to be a thing. Like like Thumper being medical, like that's going to be high value,
Yep. There's almost nothing that I can't work on. I've worked on radar, spent 6 years working on cars. I work on airplanes. I worked in a wood shop being a carpenter for a while. I got an anvil and a forge, and I know how to forge, simple things. About the only thing I can't really do is machine.
Yeah, I mean, by that time the grid's going to be down. You ain't going to have anything that can run anything.
But I mean, like there isn't, if something's broken, if I get my hands on it, there's a reasonable chance if I have the right tools and materials that I can fix it.
Yeah.
Or build
it.
Then
you got people like some of us, we know how to grow our own food, grow our own crops, and hunt too.
Yeah.
Yep. Hunter gatherers, man. Hunter gatherers is why it lasted for as long as it did.
And when you break your fucking shovel, I'll fix your fucking shovel for 3 dozen eggs and a chicken.
Yeah, right.
Because that's how that works.
Yeah, exactly. And it will go back to the communities. The History Channel did that series of the apocalypse, and it talks about the communities that already know each other and know what traits and skills and what has what, and they start to defend their own territory, and that's where you're going to get expats because they're all everywhere.
Yeah. And
well, there's a reason
Discovery Plus just did a show, right? It's already ran last season, right? About getting back to 1800s old times, right? About community, right? That was a great fucking series. It was like a competition. That's what it was. Yeah. That was fucking awesome right there.
And I think,
and also,
no, go ahead, Mick. I was just going to say, I think this force, what's going on is opening certain people's eyes that we need to go back to those things. It's a terrible tragedy to go that way, but you can't make anybody do anything until they're at that very edge and they're getting ready to be pushed the rest of the way over. Like they'll stay right there until they get that fucking shove over. And it takes a traumatic event to do it, just like 9/11 or Hurricane Katrina and all that stuff. To force the change.
Well, and Hurricane Alita too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those huge, events force change, and that's what they're trying to do, unfortunately. But if you take the forced change to going back to simpler time, then
Well, and everything points you back to history, right? So like everything that you should prepare for is to lose all of the modern amenities because that's going to be the first thing to go, And so like you have to understand, like you got to learn how to fucking kill an animal and then fucking clean it and fucking cook it. And you got to, understand that certain people are going to lose their shit. There's only enough food there's only enough food in the supermarkets to last 3 days. And that's if they can protect them. Because what's going to happen is everybody's going to go for excess. You're not going to ration out food. It's going to fucking go, and it's going to go fast.
And it's always going to be those motherfuckers that rely on fast food all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like they say, the veneer of society is only 9 meals thick.
Yeah. I thought it was less than that. I think, what was it, 7?
It's just
fortunately, those fuckers who live on fast food can't really do much damage to anybody. They're too fat, too weak.
Those will be the ones that will go together and do the nefarious shit that they shouldn't be doing, and then they'll have to get taken care of. You know, so that's the thing is it's hard to find people that are trustworthy that are going to do the right thing for everybody. There's nobody out there in that situation that's going to do that. It's every person for themselves.
Well, and going to the food, like you're saying, when you got to process, there's people like when they're showing in that show, they caught a rattlesnake and his son wouldn't eat the rattlesnake. There's going to be people that won't process, meat like they need to because it grosses them out, even though they're starving. They won't do it.
True.
They won't eat those things.
And that's on them. And that's something they're going to have to figure out, like these vegetarians, right?
Yeah.
Here's some squirrel, eat it or die, literally.
When shit hits the fan, you're going to need protein, and you're going to have to eat, and guess what? You're going to have to fucking suck it up.
Yeah, because your fucking almonds aren't being shipped by plane anymore from around the world.
Right? Yeah. You're not going to have
the milk is going to be raw, too.
Yeah.
Gilly's going to have it the worst.
Yeah. I know, right?
Gilly ain't going to last long, man, out there.
Oh no, I'll last because I can fish. I know how to fish. I know how to hunt turkeys, duck, all that stuff.
You're gonna run out of fucking ducks to eat.
He's gonna be like, "Wait, Walmart ain't fucking delivering today."
You're
gonna make it 20 feet, and his vertigo is gonna kick in.
He's gonna be like, "Fucking vegetarian cheese is gone. What the fuck?"
You're gonna have to set up a salt lick, dude, and hunt from a chair.
I know.
Hey, whatever it takes, man.
He might up an apple tree. Chair, though.
Hey, that's why if the river, right? Guess what? If it sets up a vertical like it does, if it's flowing real fast, right? Guess what? I'll just stick river and say, "Hey, catch some fucking fish for that."
Yeah,
there you go. Get your boy to go do it.
Because actually, no, his mom, he knows how to fish. That's what they do all the time on the river.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll run my cousin's pond out of fish first.
I I teach Landon some stuff when we go camping and stuff, and I'm getting ready to teach him how to make a bow drill so he can start fire without anything.
Yep.
I think that's one of the things I'm doing this summer, and I think I'm gonna record it and then upload it also.
Yep. Okay.
You're gonna make a YouTube channel for it?
I don't know. I'm thinking so. Maybe.
You might as well, bro. You might as well. You have no idea. You may help a lot of people out in a good way.
Well, I don't want to, so fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? I mean, we're already giving tips and tricks now.
Right.
Okay. Do we have
if you want the biggest tip and trick, go play Fallout 4. That'll tell you how to survive the end of the fucking world and how society will go down.
I'll teach him how. I plan on making a throwing stick for hunting.
Yep.
Native American throwing stick, and then
the atlatl.
Huh?
The atlatl.
Yeah, kind of. It's different. It's rounded on each end, and it's sharpened in the middle on both sides. And so you use it. So Native Americans, they use it and they throw it two different ways, right? They throw it vertically, end over end, to get like a squirrel on a tree.
And then
but they throw it horizontally when they're going after like rabbits and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. There was a guy showing that like with just a stick, just a slight curve in it, and then cleaning it down like you're saying, and keeping it strong, and then being able to throw to the side to do that ground level to catch the ground animals. Yeah.
Yep. And you can use it for birds and stuff too.
Yeah.
It works. So survival. There's a Tom Brown Jr. If you read his books, he teaches you how to make traps and track and all that stuff, and
the snares and shit. Yeah.
How to step with your foot in the dirt and to walk super quiet. It's heel side.
You should already have the army one from Sear.
Yeah. I'm just saying the other one for Tom Brown Jr. is a really good one. It's a Native American one.
Yeah.
And it shows you how to do all that stuff. I've already read all of Tom Brown Jr.'s books. I read them when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually, when I was a kid, I helped my adoptive dad teach Boy Scouts how to make a bow and arrow out of just regular fucking shit, and then how to make rope out of milkweed and all that.
How to weave it. Back when the Boy Scouts actually taught you fucking survival techniques.
Yep. I wasn't even a fucking Boy Scout, but they wanted to come learn, so they came out to our place out in the country and learned.
Thumper's gonna be the compound. Y'all see the new Rambo, right? The last one.
Mm-hmm.
Thumper's gonna have fucking tunnels underneath the compound.
It's gonna have spider holes all over the fucking area too.
Well, I told you, fucking 24 to 48 hours, I'm gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I won't. I'm not too far away from where I'm going.
I already got a place picked out. You ain't gonna get to it without me knowing it. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
I'll see you coming from a long ways away too.
I only got a couple things that I got to grab from here and throw in the car, and I'm gone.
Oh,
I just need my fucking guns, ammo, and freeze-dried bills. That's all I need.
Mine are already in my boxes, so it's like a couple things with my fucking gun and ammo. Other than that, I'm gone. Which everybody made fun of me because I always keep a bug out kit in the car and a sleeping bag. Yeah, just enough to fucking put shelter over and call it a day.
Yep. And then when you get that fucking tent on top of your fucking Lesbomobile, that's truly going to be a Lesbomobile then.
I know, right? Like I said, I'm a lesbian at heart, dude. I love pussy.
Aren't we all?
Well, that's like little Tate, if you drilled that down to Louisiana, if you did, guess what? I would have all their I love fucking sucking cock. I'll put a magnet on that motherfucker.
I know you would.
You know who would done it. If that did happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd laugh my ass off too. I'd probably get in good with the gay crowd then when they seen that.
Be driving down like towards downtown Bourbon Street.
Yeah, right. You can't even really drive down there, dude. Most of that shit's closed off anyway.
Yeah.
No, down there you can drive on Bourbon.
But I'm saying it's like hard, like it's not easy to traverse.
It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. I mean, It's not bad during the day, especially when it's not Mardi Gras. Because like when we went down there in June, a couple years ago, it was like nobody. I mean, you could walk freely. It wasn't packed. Like you could walk it easily.
Do the tour shit.
Still smelled like fucking puke everywhere. But I mean,
well, it is an old fucking city, and Hurricane Katrina fucking washed all that shit out and hasn't ever went away. So,
well, we got to hit the voodoo place when we're down there. Got to hit the voodoo place.
I did send that to Gilly last night. Yeah. The fucking La Lorena and fucking Marie Laveau.
Yep. Give me some.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll send that to the group.
Now that one, I was looking at it because it came up. I was just sitting there thinking about it. I was like, oh, I got to send this to them because me and Gilly were talking about voodoo. And I was like, oh, I forgot about Marie LeVay.
Fucking voodoo, man.
And if you ever watch American Horror Story, the 3rd season Coven shows that like all of those people in New Orleans. Even the vampire Germain is in that too, which is based like Lestat and them Interview with a Vampire is all based off that shit.
Well, they have American Horror Story. They've used the mansion. I think two seasons down there. I think.
Yeah.
I took them when we went down there. It was Landon and then my ex and her daughter. And we went and saw the mansion and stuff. I never really watched American Horror Story. I watched it, I think the first season or part of it.
Murder House, yeah.
Never really got into it, but the house, somebody actually lives in that house, and they leave when they're filming there, and they stay in like a hotel or whatever.
Well, I know they filmed at the Plantation too, where Charlotte's at too.
Yeah,
they had one in there.
We went there. We went to one of the St. Louis cemeteries, the free one, because there's one that charges to get in. The other one you can just walk right in and fucking. They have visiting hours, so like they'll close it off to the public if you have family there. Like you're the only ones allowed to go in, but then on the rest of the time you can just walk in as for the public and walk around and look at it and take pictures and do whatever. Mm-hmm. And then we went to Cafe du Monde in the fucking city park and had the beignets in the Cafe.
Yeah, I was gonna say the beignets that they're famous for.
Yeah, and the Cafe LA, which is the chicory coffee, that 50-50 mix of half and half or whatever, or milk. And then we did Bourbon Street. We went to the Museum of Death. That's super cool down there. Landon wants to go back to that when we go down there. Spend more time in there. It's super awesome.
That's the one thing about New Orleans, man. There's a lot of fucking history down there that people overlook, just American history.
There's the oldest pharmacy down there. It's a museum. It's super cool to go through.
Oh, really? The oldest pharmacy?
Yeah, it's super cool.
That's crazy that it'd be down there.
Well, I don't know if it's the oldest in like the US or what, but I know it's old as fuck. And it's got stuff from way back when. And I mean, it's nice. It's super cool to go through. Actually, the fucking sticker on the back window of the Explorer is actually from there.
Back when like Loudem and all them were fucking prescribed to everybody. Everybody's high on Loudem and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny though that they had like fucking they had butt plugs there. They had all kinds of shit because it was a medicine at the time,
Yeah,
of course, he's got to bring the butt plugs in.
Well, that's where vibrators were fucking like they were invented for women to fucking cure fucking hysteria.
Yeah. Yep. And they have like old OB stuff, like equipment and stuff, because there was I think a doctor also worked out of that pharmacy. So like there was old equipment, antique equipment and shit. It's really cool.
That shit's cool to see, man, because some of that stuff, it's just really weird when you see it, and some of it's still in use today.
Yeah.
It's so archaic, but like they're still using it today, like modern medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was one of the things we did down there. And then we went to Jackson Square where the fucking Louisiana Purchase was signed. That's over there by the Cafe du Monde also. Yep. Kind of over there by Bourbon Street area. Yeah. There's a fucking shit ton to do down there, dude. It's just
there is.
And you don't even have to go to bars and shit, like it's just there's so much stuff to do. It just keeps you busy.
Well, you got to remember when you got Gilly with you, he's got to take a pit stop so he can sit down.
Right?
Shit, I'll be fine. Look, I'll be fine.
Like Pigeon Forge, you got to get another drink in.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice to go to the distillery because they were giving out taste test shots. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I tried their coffee one.
The only problem Gilly will have is when we leave Mandeville to go to New Orleans, going across the fucking the 26 miles of fucking water that you got to cross.
Yeah,
that's why I'm gonna be laying down in the fucking back.
Put you on a blinder.
People don't realize how big fucking Lake Pontchartrain is.
Yes, that's the longest bridge in the fucking U.S.
I thought Key West was.
No, this is longer Key West.
Really?
It's 26 miles.
Yeah.
Of nothing but bridge.
Pontchartrain's a big fucking lake. Big fucking lake.
And see, yet again, people don't fucking realize what's around them, dude, how big everything really is.
But one thing Cam did say, right? He said, you got to try the original po' boy. It's not a shrimp. It's fucking po' boy with taters.
Yep.
Right there.
What about,
and he goes, Mick, he said, you got to have the roast beef po' boy too, because that's right there. Awesome.
Did they rebuild Willie Mays?
I didn't ask him that. I didn't
I
ask
don't
him
know
that.
if they did.
I know it got, I can't remember if they built it back. I know the original location got destroyed, but being famous for its fried chicken.
Nope.
So I don't know if they ever rebuilt it or they moved locations. I'm curious. I'll have to look it up here in a little bit.
And Mick, Cam did say that either his mama or his wife will cook you some good old jambalaya or gumbo.
Whoa, did you say you're welcome?
I already took care of that, brother, on that one. I already took care of that for you.
Or etouffee, man. We need some etouffee.
Yep.
Well, I love me some etouffee with some crawfish in it. Woo.
Yeah. I wish I knew how to make it because I can get crawfish out here.
Last time we were down there, he was eating off my plate. He had his own food, and then he had a fucking spoon going after my etouffee.
That's when you fucking smack his hands like, that's mine, boy. That's mine.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to the gator tail and stuff. I did stop it.
Gator's good, man.
Oh yeah, shit. Hippie River be tearing that gator up. I'll get it because that's River's favorite right there. Is fried gator tail.
Yeah, the first time I got it, that was on the real menu for continuous was in Florida. We're in Jack's Beach.
Yep.
That shit was good. I could have ate that all fucking day, and I was even hungover, and I was like, "This shit's good." So that'll definitely be a good trip, man. I mean, going down to New Orleans, there's so much to fucking do down there.
Yep.
So much. Hell, you'll probably run out of fucking time getting to it all.
Oh, we probably will. Yeah.
There is so much. Yeah, there is so much to do. You just don't have time to do everything.
Which is why, I'm upset that I can't get there because it just happened to fall in the same time I got to go to this baby shower. And it's like, how the fuck is that even possible? This universe is fucking against me.
That's such a weird fucking concept.
Well, they want me down there to see everything. That's what it is. It's not so much going to the shower. It's like, I'm gonna meet his parents. They're gonna meet me. I get to meet him. So it's like, like a meet. That does not sound fun. Well, they're gun-toting conservatives in Virginia, so I'm on board with them.
But if it would have been Adrian asking, you probably wouldn't have done it. But Bella asked you.
No, Bella asked me like flat out. She called me and asked me on the phone. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll come down. But then I looked at the date. And I called Gil and I was like, what's the date for New Orleans again? He's like this. And I'm like, motherfucker.
And we picked that date way ahead. Like
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was like, I'm committed to that one. And it's like, fucking, all right, universe said, no, fuck you. You got to make a choice. You're like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
Why is there a fork in the road?
Yep.
Which I did tell Gilly, if I get my rooftop lesbian tent, that I may end up driving instead of flying, and I can dip down in there for like a day and then drive back up to Virginia from there.
Yeah.
I'm looking at alternatives. Like I said, there doesn't have to be a fork in the road. I can go right up the fucking middle. People forget that. You ain't got to pick left or right. You can go right in the center. Fuck them. Go off road. So I mean, hell, the plane flight's like $750.
Yep.
That's double what I'd spend in gas going back and forth.
That's fucking expensive.
Yeah. Hell, I was looking at first class. It's only $1,000.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could spend an extra $300 and go fly first class.
Yeah, no shit.
And no check baggage fee, because the check baggage fee, believe it or not, was $150.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I just paid for me to go out to Washington, D.C., I paid $35 one way.
Yeah. It depends on who it is. A fucking United had $150 on theirs.
Fuck United. I hate United, dude.
So do I. So do I. That's why I was looking at Delta.
Delta's like one of the more expensive airlines, and they pay their pilots the best.
Yeah, well, and I flew Delta when I was a kid. You know, when I'd come to Indiana back from Florida, I always flew Delta. So I'm like a Delta fanboy. So I always try to get a Delta flight. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I want to fly on the airline that has the happiest pilots because they make the most money.
No shit.
You know? They're not gonna fucking nosedive the fucking plane because they're fucking suicidal.
I know Delta did their DEI shit there for a little while, so I don't know.
I know
how many they still got left.
So I belong to Delta, Sky Miles, and American Airlines rewards as well.
Yeah, that's the other one I'll take is American Airlines. Yeah,
because Southwest doesn't fly out here.
No,
Southwest doesn't fly out there. Really?
Damn. Chicago, that's about the closest.
Yeah.
Damn.
And fuck, what's the other one that's fucking trashy? It's a trashy airline. It's fucking scary.
Spirit Airlines.
It might be Spirit. No, we don't actually have Spirit anymore. I don't think either. I think they stopped coming here. But Delta's a big one here.
Alaska Airlines.
Nope, they don't come here.
I wouldn't ride on Alaskan Airlines after the plane crash. We were fucking.
I know, and that's what I was taking. Go after that, right back to Missouri, to Kansas City, was Alaskan Airlines.
God, I'd have been fucking shitting bricks, man.
Did you guys see that video of Alaskan Airlines? The dude that worked for Alaskan Airline and he fucking hijacked the plane and took it on a flight through fucking Seattle and shit.
No, I
and
didn't
then
see that
fucking
one.
Crashed it. Dude, he had mental health problems, right? He hijacks the plane by him. It's just him. It's a prop plane. He fucking flies it. They have audio of the whole thing. He does a fucking barrel roll and a fucking loop in this fucking plane. Almost went into the sound. He was less than 10 feet above the water when he pulled out of it.
The Sky King, yeah.
Yeah, Sky King, yeah.
Sky King.
Dude, that video, look it up and play it. It is fucking crazy.
Well, I'll definitely
fucking heartbreaking is what it is.
It is. The dude looked, and he was like, I don't know. We'll see. Like, we'll see if it can do it. You know, if it doesn't, and I get out of it, I might just, just aim it towards the ground and just end it. I don't know. And he's like happy and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, do you have any pilot experience? He's like, no, I played some video games, so I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Microsoft Flight Simulator, dude. I've got like 1,000 hours on it.
Well, and you know they actually use that now for ground training, for simulator training.
Yeah.
That actually can count towards your license.
Yeah, it's like legit.
Yeah, it actually can count towards your license.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it was crazy to watch that video. It's not too long. It's like, I don't know, 10 minutes, if that.
I'll look it up here.
But,
yep.
Yeah, Sky King. Look it up. Alaskan Airlines, Sky King. I think he was a baggage handler or something. I don't remember.
A baggage handler, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he had access to it. Like you know what I mean? Like
he just climbed right up and took off. Yeah.
And it's just crazy that he literally flew it like a fucking combat plane. Like it completed a roll, dude.
Well, you seen the one where the I think it was an Air Force pilot that flew fucking underneath the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Like he flew in between like the legs at the ground.
Well, the very first Boeing 707 on its maiden flight, homeboy was a real hot rod and he fucking did a barrel roll on a goddamn 707.
It's just crazy though, because those planes are not designed to do that.
No, dude, there's a lot of force on that fucking plane doing that.
Especially that little fucking prop plane that he was flying. It wasn't a huge, I forget what, but at the very beginning of the video, you hear this guy going something. He names the plane. He goes, what the fuck is that doing over here? And they're filming it from the fucking ground. And then goes into like him on the radio with the tower and all this other shit. But he knew that fucking plane wasn't even supposed to be in that area of fucking Seattle, and stuff. He flew by Rainier. He's like, yeah, I'm going to go check out Rainier. And he's like, have you seen the Cascades at this time? It's amazing. It's beautiful. And he's like, well, I'm like, what the fuck?
Motherfucker did his own sightseeing tour, dude.
Yeah. And then he just edited it. He fucking cracked it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's like a Ferrari. You don't want to, you already got the deposit paid for it. Might as well just crash it.
Right? Yeah. He was suicidal and he did it. It was crazy.
It is. Like I was saying, I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to fly. I only want to fly to get in and out. You guys will be down there during Juneteenth. You're going to love that shit.
Yeah, boy.
Everybody's going to be fucking wilding out for Juneteenth. And I won't drive. I've avoided Juneteenth a couple times in Virginia and not drove just because of the fucking retards.
I think we'll be okay down there. I'm not too worried about it, but
yeah, you'll be fine. I'm just giving you
we'll
shit.
We'll just have to keep Cam from out public quiet.
Yeah, no shit, right?
You might have to worry about me a little bit too. I don't know.
I'll be the voice of reason, like always. God damn it!
Oh yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Just don't give me no fucking whiskey. That's the thing. Just don't give me no fucking whiskey.
Goes, like always. Okay.
Only the few times that you fucking got pulled back in a paddy wagon and shit. Yeah, you're the voice of reason.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, but the older we get, it seems like I'm like the voice around. I'm like, God damn, how the hell I become voice of reason on some things?
I don't know how the fuck you got chosen either.
Hey, you know what? I'm in my hot girl shit. Right now it's all good. I'm allowed to be unhinged a little.
I know.
Shit, we were talking about that too. We were flying and everything. I'm getting my passport renewed. I might go check out Vietnam if I put enough money together. I've seen a lot of expats are hitting up Vietnam.
Cambodia, bro.
Pretty. It's cheap.
Yeah. I forgot about Cambodia too. Yeah.
It's so cheap there.
Yeah.
You go there with 50 grand, you can live 2-3 years fat.
Shit.
You remember that?
Cambodia, you could live there for fucking decades with 50
remember
grand.
That was a joke in Men in Black. Remember they're talking to that chick in Ben Cross in the movies in the video rental place, and she was talking about going to Cambodia and getting a lobster dinner for like 50 cents.
Oh, dude,
he made that joke about Cambodia.
It's so cheap, dude. I told you guys about the shooting range there, right?
No, you didn't say anything about that.
Yeah. You can pay like 50. You can pay $50 to throw a grenade into a pen full of live chickens. $300 to shoot a cow with a RPG. Yeah, like a legit, like a real cow, like alive.
That's like $300. That's like farm safari hunting, dude, with like overkill.
Yeah, and I think it's like $500, and you can shoot the cow with a tank. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, give me the tank, dude. I'll take the tank. I will 100% pay for the tank.
But you're messing up the good old meat. There can be nothing left. You're gonna pay for it.
I don't care, dude. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Like,
when you
can fucking rabbit with double out butt, you know what I'm saying?
Chickens with a fucking grenade. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh,
you take advantage of it when you can.
Now, the chickens, I wouldn't do the chickens, but I'd do the beef, so I can't have beef, right? I'd do the beef.
Save the chickens, kill the cow. What is this? A Chick-fil-A commercial?
It's like an old Vietnam era fucking tank and everything. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Can you imagine it being like a fucking Sherman, dude, like a 75mm round? Like,
just missed.
Watch it just fucking vaporize.
Yep.
Well, with the price of beef right now, it's probably went up to fucking shoot it.
Right?
Probably not over there.
I don't know. Yeah, they do. They get better beef than us anyway.
Next time you talk to Heinrich, ask him if the price has gone up over there because he goes like Philippines.
Does he go to Cambodia? I know he's going.
I don't know, but I'm saying it would be similar if like the price went up to Philippines.
Yeah,
probably the same way.
I don't know. Are they similar to the pesos like it is in fucking Philippines?
That I don't know, Cambodia.
You know what? You know what? We should look up fucking rate right now. Hold on, I'll look it up right now. Oh, conversion rate for.
Oh, Red Robin, hell yeah, that's good season right there. That is.
The season. I got this shit for free from a fucking Wounded Warrior event.
Yep.
She was like, "You want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
And that's another restaurant going by the wayside right there is Red Robin.
Yeah, I'm making smash burgers, so.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Everything bagel fucking buns.
Yep.
Everything bagel seasoning.
Oh, they're on the Cambodian Reel, and it's $3,991.57 to $1.
Okay. Okay.
How much is $100 in American? $401,000. $250 gives you $1 million. $1,000 gives you $4 million.
I'm telling you, dude, it's so cheap there. It's ridiculous.
And that's why I laugh about the joke in Men in Black when you said that. Like, it's
it's a legit. I mean, you can fucking live there for a long time.
Yeah, no shit.
That's why like expats were going to fucking Thailand, and look at that exchange rate. It was 42 to 1. 42 baht to $1 American when we were there.
Fucking Vietnamese dong is 26,219.
Yeah, but Vietnam,
I don't know. They've modernized pretty good, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Cambodian stocks, don't get me wrong. I think any of those areas besides Myanmar or Burma, what they call it now, is probably one area to stay out of.
Yeah, they always have fucking civil wars.
They've been
the Chinese operating there too. You really don't want to go
there.
Yeah. And it's just like fucking Ecuador. I mean, you know, when we were down there, they were still kind of having their little civil war when we were down there.
Well, in Myanmar, isn't there a lot of heroin going through there too?
Oh, yeah, they've had a lot of drugs go through there.
You know, you take the wrong turn on a hike and you could end up disappearing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cambodia and Vietnam, they have sassafras trees, and they get the root for drugs from that tree, which is weird because I make tea from that. Indiana has a shit ton of sassafras trees.
I thought sassafras could be fucking deadly, though.
I use sassafras for tea.
You remember they used to put, no, I'm thinking of something else. It was sarsaparilla is what it was. It wasn't sassafras, sorry. Well, I was thinking root beer used to have it in there.
You actually use sassafras to make sarsaparilla.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I was thinking root beer had sassafras in it, and they stopped using it for root beer.
Yeah, but it's actually really good for your body. It actually detoxes you in small amounts. So you're supposed to use the root, but I use the bark. And there's a guy I actually ordered from. He's a veteran. He'll ship me a bag full of bark, and then I'll just soak it in water, make tea with it, and it's fucking good. I love it. I guess in Indiana when I lived out there, we had a sassafras tree in our front yard. I used to go out there, fucking take the bark off.
I know I've seen it out here. It's like taro root too. You know, in Hawaii, it's poisonous unless you cook it off.
Yeah, you don't have to cook off the sassafras.
Okay. I just remember hearing it. I knew it was in root beer, but I couldn't remember why they stopped using it. I remember hearing that they stopped it because it was toxic. But you know what? Again, it's probably the pharmaceuticals got rid of it because it was a healing property.
Yep.
Big Coke, man. Big soda.
Been known to happen.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
No.
That's why they're pissed off about them cutting off the EBT, because that's where they're getting all their subsidies from the government.
Yep.
Big fucking Coke, man. Big Coke. Big snack. And if you look into those numbers, they've just lost a shitload of revenue.
Yeah, well, good. Fuck them.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to get my passport renewed.
I just got, a couple years ago, I got my new passport because I was planning on going overseas again, for work. And I would have gotten over there and then ran out of space, and then I've been fucked. So I got a new one with the thicker book, but I haven't even fucking used it since I got it because of everything going on with my divorce and everything else. So
yeah, I got to renew mine. Mine went out in 2021. I haven't renewed it because I haven't needed to, but now I think I'm going to.
Yeah, I think as soon as as soon as he's out of the house, I'm definitely fucking traveling overseas, probably to Thailand or Cambodia.
I know I'm definitely going to hit Japan. Like I'm going to hit Japan for a couple days.
He wants to go to fucking Japan, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know.
I just want to go there to look at, history. I don't really care about anything else.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to see like Nagasaki or Hiroshima.
Yep. Yep.
I want to go see the shadows on the wall.
Right?
No, I mean, those are good places to see. Yeah.
And just going there just to go there.
Yep.
I just really don't have a drive to go see their culture that much. I mean, it's not one that excites me.
You just want to go fuck the women.
Nah, I'm not big on Japanese women.
I do. I like Japanese women.
It's fair.
Well,
everybody's got their own preference
because they're all so tiny.
Yeah, I'm not big on Japanese women.
But I still like Thai women better, put that way.
But the problem is a lot of Asian women, they're like smoking hot until they're like 25. And then after that, they're like fucking ogres.
I think it depends on where you're at, man, because I've seen Asian women that are in their 60s and they look like they're 25, like they have reverse aging in some areas.
Yeah. I don't know, man. My buddy married his wife. She's Vietnamese. He married her back in like 2010, I want to say, 2011. And dude, I go over to his house every now and again, and she looks exactly the fucking same. And she was like 35 when they got married. She's like 45 or 50 now, and she still looks like she did back in 2011. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, I agree with Thumper. Like when they go to get old, like it's immediate. Like it's no gradual, like, you know what I mean? Facial change. It's like 180.
Well, like little Ted, you gave me shit when I was trying to fucking model saw one that bar in Thailand. I'm like, hey, I can see this man, so I'll fuck her.
I mean that's everybody's choice, dude. Like I said, I mean, everybody gets to pick up what they want when you're in Thailand. I mean, that's what they say about Thailand. That's like sexcapade. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go as an expat and just go on the sexcapade like we did, that's where you go. You know, because there's a lot of expats that own bars, especially British guys. They own a lot of the bars, so you can hang out with them. Because I know we ran into a couple of them, and it was easy to go on with them.
Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, one of the guys that owned one of the bars, he was Thai. He owned a couple bars and he owned a hotel and everything. And he was like, yeah, he's like, I'm looking for, because he started out doing the PGA tours, setting up. He was actually he would schedule PGA stuff and all over the Middle East and everything else. And he was like, I'm looking for a business partner. And I'm like, well, fuck, you know, I don't have fucking, I'm still got time in the Navy and stuff. But he was like talking about 20 grand and I could fucking live like a fucking king over there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
There are times when I mean, I wouldn't do it because I love America too much, but I don't know, man. There's times when I think about cashing out my fucking 401k and going over there and just saying, fuck it.
Yeah.
I think it's depending on, like, yeah, America's great. Like I love being here too, but you know, if you're looking for like more nature, like jungle type shit, yeah, it's a good spot. You know what I mean? Like being in Hawaii, but not being in Hawaii.
Right.
From seeing it. And like I said, everybody's modernized. Everybody's still got, from what I've seen, people still think it's like these dirt poor areas, and it's turning into like Singapore in some of them.
Well, yeah, they got cell towers like anyone. They got restaurants. They got all the same shit, just in a different squiggly language.
Yeah. You know, I mean, some of the wiring, you know, might be a little bit suspect.
Yeah, a little hinky.
Like, especially in the Philippines, you see about 50 wires on one tower, and you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those rat's nest of wires. You don't want to get near those.
Yeah. Or you'd be like Rome, we were in Thailand, grabbed the fucking power pole and got fucking shocked.
No, that was not Ronald. That was wood. That was wood.
Was it wood? I thought it was Rome,
yes.
Dude. Was it Rome that stole the fucking moped then?
Yep, that was Ronald that stole the moped. Yep.
Fucking hopped on the back of that shit and took it from the chick, like rode with her.
Hold on, sweetheart. We're going for a ride.
His tall ass fucking reaching up.
It's
that was basically a kidnapping charge, but whatever.
Okay. Hey, you guys.
Fucking Wood, man. I loved Wood. He was so much fun. I miss him, man. We had such a good time going out. It's like when we closed down the fucking hotel or the Elite 2, the strip bar in Panama. We closed that motherfucker down, dude. They turned on the lights and it was daylight when we came out of there.
Panama was when I flew out, and I almost missed my flight because of that fucking strip club. I had to pay the fucking taxi driver to go extra fast to get me back to the ship so I could get my fucking bags so I could fly out of fucking Panama. I almost missed my flight. And then because of that, I didn't get the proper paperwork from the ship, and I had to pay the exit tax, the exit fee, which was $100. And I was like, fuck, I don't have $100. I'm like, God damn it. So I had to pay $100 so I could fly out and get to fucking Bremerton to process out. Like, God damn it.
That's good shit right there.
That was a good strip club, though.
Yeah,
I don't like strip clubs anymore. Because
but at least Wood
ruined it for me.
But at least Wood didn't get you kicked out like he did in Australia.
Wood got himself kicked out on that one, dude.
You know what I mean? Because he grabbed that fucking.
He grabbed the whip because it was S&M night at the fucking strip bar that night. We'd gone to that motherfucker every night. And it was
like that strip club we closed down in Hong Kong and then ate with the strippers on the stage eating the fucking oysters out of the bay. That was awesome.
The girly bars in Hong Kong were something else.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, when you start closing down fucking strip clubs overseas,
yeah. And that's like when you come back home, right? Guess what? Strip clubs ain't the same.
No, fuck no, dude.
No, they are not.
That's what I'm saying. There's stateside's great, but there's other things that just don't compare to overseas, man.
That's like when I came home for good, right?
Well, I think we went to San Fran in 2001. That was the second time we went.
Second time.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Last strip club I ever went to was in 2001 in San Fran. That was only because it was where the guys were all going. But you know what? Compared to overseas, wasn't shit.
Yeah. That's like when I came home for good, right? You know, guys I went to high school with like, hey, we're going to a strip club for a bachelor party. You going with us? I said, fuck no. They said, why? I said, I'm telling you, it's not going to be the same what I'm used to. It's going to piss me off, so I'm not going.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to a strip club in Tijuana. I mean, need I say more?
When you go to a strip club
no,
and
Greg,
the chick dances, the chick dances for a whole song, and then when the second song starts, she puts her leg up on the edge of the fucking stage, reaches up inside of her, and pulls a fucking live bird out of her cooch and lets it fly away.
Yeah.
You fucking miss shit here because it's like, that this ain't nothing.
Yeah. Or
Get
the fucking
that's raw talent right there. If you can keep a bird alive inside of your cooch and then it flies out on the second song, that's pretty fucking awesome.
And there's one in Thailand. There was one place in Thailand too. A girl was shooting darts at it.
Darts, ping pong balls,
Yeah.
all kinds of shit. One chick fucking, I handed her $1 and she spit out fucking 4 quarters.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
Nice.
Or dropping eggs into a glass.
Yep.
Yes.
I seen the fish one. It was like a goldfish that dropped into a fucking fish bowl.
Yep.
Or the other one was it was really cool was she had the multicolored like string and they put a black light on her and this was wrapped around 2 poles and
I've
the other
seen that
girl
one.
was pulling it as fast as she can and it turns into a strobe and you're like,
Yeah.
how is this even fucking possible? This thing is going on forever.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's like a 98, right? We went to Guam on the way back, right?
Yeah.
You know, from Japan. This fucking with this one strip club. Girl was fucking put a cigarette there and smoking it like that, right? Then, of course, she had to be. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke that motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Fucking Amsterdam had that shit too, dude. They had it was called the Rose Cinema, and it was nothing but sex acts the entire time.
Yeah.
Everything, like one chick was smoking a cigar through, her pussy, and then there was a rotating bed of a dude and a chick. They just fucking, and you're watching it rotate through there, and you're like, and I'm talking a big stage, like a theater. They're doing.
I mean, that's just like fucking being back in Thailand, but in Europe in a way.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. The red light district is kind of scary and sad at the same time.
That's probably a good thing I never got to go there.
I never went to Amsterdam, so I couldn't tell
Yeah,
you.
it was like one of those port visits where they didn't want us to go, but we ended up going anyway.
And
it
that
was
would have
like
been hard
drug
not to
test
smoke
the next
weed.
day.
That would have been hard not to smoke weed there. It would have been,
Yeah.
you know.
It was pretty cool because they had the Museum of Torture. So they had all the old torture devices and talked about the history on them. And there was the Amsterdam Dungeon, which is kind of like a haunted house that they do. That was pretty good because it had history of like witch trials and shit like that. And it was legit. It was a lot of fun.
And that been right up his alley right there, Dungeons. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Like that place was like old as fuck. You know, when you get into Europe and all the old structures, it's just got that ambiance to it that you can't recreate. Like,
No.
Talking my language.
See, Europe has a different idea of what old is. Like, if you are from the West Coast and you go to the East Coast, a house built in 1920 in the East Coast is fucking recent.
Yeah.
yes.
Out here, it's old as shit. Well, the same relationship applies. If you take antique furniture from the East Coast in America and you take that shit back to Europe, they're like, oh, yeah, this is fairly recent.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Europe is old.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what makes
Yeah.
it so great when you actually go exploring these places, and they're old, like
Yeah.
1600s and before.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
500-year-old desk in Europe is not stupid uncommon.
And that's why I loved Italy so much.
Yeah, Italy's definitely good.
You know, because the women too, because the women are a little, they're beautiful and a little feisty too. I kind of like that, right? But the history of it, I love it.
Yep. Well, I mean, fucking Italy's known history goes back,
Yeah.
before Christ. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Was it the founding of Rome? Wasn't that like 75 BC or something like that? Like it was something fucking crazy. It was like almost a century before Christ. Like the
it was
history
earlier
of
than
Italy
that.
is just nuts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It predates it predates 2 out of the 4 world's oldest religions.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
Oh, just the
Italy.
history of Italy. It predates Christianity and it predates
Hinduism.
What's that?
Hinduism
Islam.
too.
Hinduism, yeah. So, and Islam, yeah. So I mean, like the actual history of Italy like predates most of today's major religions.
Yeah.
The only thing it doesn't really predate is Zoroastrianism and actual biblical Judaism.
Yep. But one thing that people don't realize about Italy,
Yes.
a lot of people don't realize their steaks that's some of the best they've ever had over there.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yep.
Yeah, their beef is of a different breed. You know, ours are meant for mass, like mass amounts being shipped out. Theirs are
Sure. Craft beef, if you will.
They like sing to their cows and shit.
Yeah.
With the
They treat them
Japanese doing
so
they make
nice.
Wagyu, man, and look how that turned out.
Yeah, Kobe.
Yeah, but the Wagyu is not good for you. That shit ain't good for you.
Bullshit, it ain't.
No, that's pretty much pure fat damn near.
Yeah, fat's good for you, bro. What's wrong with you?
And I'm talking about if you eat it every day, it's not gonna be good for you. Put that.
Well, who said every day?
There's some people that probably would if they ever got a chance to.
I know I would.
Yeah. But
Look, all I'm doing is drawing a parallel between the quality of Italian beef and them singing to them and shit, and what the Japanese. Of course, the Japanese turbocharge that fucking philosophy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the principle is sound. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take Italy beef over anybody's. I would.
It's good. I don't know. Like I haven't had like true traditional Kobe beef though, like from Kobe, because
I have. Kobe is good. Kobe is great.
Yeah, like because everybody,
That
like
is.
you said, Wagyu is stateside because the guy out here, Dursey's, he has his own Wagyu farm, which is nothing compared to what Kobe is. I hate like people getting them confused. Like
like Kobe, I'll eat Kobe all day long.
I've had Japanese A5 Wagyu before, and Kobe is a notch above that even.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never had Kobe.
Kobe, I've had it when it was over there. I'll eat that over anything right there.
Yeah.
That I would.
Like Mick's saying, they take it to the next level because they're feeding them fucking beer. They're fucking feeding them those whole grains. They're always massaging them, keep them loose so they don't tighten up and all
Nice
that
music
shit.
going. They actually play music for them.
Yeah.
And that's how they get the fucking fame. This is all that bullshit.
Yeah, they're feeding them
brains,
beer.
all that.
Like us drinking beer all the time, putting fat on. It's the same thing.
Yep.
We're putting fat on just like they do the cows.
Yep.
How did Little Tate taste? Oh my God, he was
It was
amazing. The Tate
delicious.
Shanks were incredible. How was
Well-
the liver? Not so great.
Well, wait till apocalypse happens. I'll tell you. So
Well, McDonald's is already doing it. Remember, everybody's
Yep.
talking about human meat going in all these fast food restaurants.
the missing kids, the missing kids, all that shit. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking disturbing.
They're getting everybody ready to be cannibals.
Which technically, since humans are mammals, I can eat them if I have to.
You could.
I just because they don't have that sugar molecule like the beef does, right? The pork does. So
that was part of the Alpha Gal then with the ticks. They got you ready for cannibalism.
Gilly the cannibal.
You can eat certain monkeys and you can eat humans.
Yep.
But I know that you
Good
can
to know.
only eat humans for so long until you turn into Papua New Guinea, those tribes, because there's a protein in there that basically, like, we're not supposed to be eating each other, and it fucks up your brain.
Yep.
Well,
It
the
does
prion
cause
diseases.
problems.
Well, it gives you prion diseases is what it does, like Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease and shit like that.
Yeah, it's
Which
like
is fucking crazy. That
We were-
fucking disease.
That's bad.
We
Like
were
having a
engineered
spongy
not to
brain
eat
is not
each other.
good.
Yeah.
well, you just don't eat the brains of a human. That's it.
I think it's any of it. I think any.
Yeah, how about we just don't eat humans at all? I think that's a pretty good line. I think it's a good line to set. Unless you're like in an alive situation and there's a plane crash and you got to do what you got to do. Okay, man.
Oh,
Maybe.
what was that? What pass was that?
Donner Pass.
Donner Pass. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of get it, but like avoid it unless you're in a dead survival situation.
Yeah. Hey, Frank, do you mind if I take your foot? Oh, that's fine as long as I get some of your hand.
Yeah.
Like you got to trade off each other's body parts.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to become a Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dally's got some amazing thighs. Bro, that's my wife. No, literally, like she's delicious.
I'm gonna eat on it a while. I mean, Hostel did show you like the cuts that people are going after, and now you're seeing all the Epstein file stuff. It really lends credit to what is going down. And then you got fucking Frazzle drip going on with Clinton, and you're like, well, she is pretty fucking evil and demonic. So I'm not surprised they weren't eating somebody's fucking thigh. Better than breast meat. It's not as dry, just like chicken.
If you're gonna eat breast meat from a woman, make sure she's full of milk.
Yeah, the apocalypse happens and all those bodybuilders out there are hiding until they lose weight.
Yeah, right. They're gonna be tough though. They're gonna get scared. And what chemical is it that makes meat tough?
Cortisol.
Yeah, is it cortisol?
Cortisol and adrenaline, both. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have that in there, so they're gonna get really tough to eat.
Well, that's why you gotta braise them. You can't just fry them up. You gotta braise them.
Yeah,
just
you're
like
gonna have to jerky them or braise them.
Or a long time on a smoker, like a pork butt.
Yeah, cook it like you do oxtail. Fuck it. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cow cheek, the beef cheek. Yeah, do it like that.
Cow tongue too. Okay.
Yep. Old
Any
lingua. Lingua tacos are fucking beautiful, dude.
I know. Fuck yes.
Well, you take any of the working muscles and you put them low and slow, man. They're delicious.
Yep. You can turn anything that's got heavy connective tissue down with braising.
Mm-hmm.
All of us are cooked long enough to know that. What's in this stew? Don't ask. It's stew.
Yep.
What do you mean
It's just
stew?
fat and
No,
protein.
it's stew.
STU, stew.
Yeah.
That's like the first time you give people cow tongue tacos, right? You just don't tell them what it is until after they eat it, if they like it.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand why someone would get grossed out eating tongue. I mean, it's just another muscle. Like, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I've had it. I love it.
The only time that that it's different is one that I got in Virginia. It tasted like potted meat. So it was like,
really?
ooh, this is a little off. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you could taste it was off. Not
Well, I've
compared
heard-
to good lingua.
Well, I've heard the beef cheeks have like an ultra beefy flavor. Like,
Yeah.
They do.
like there's like the beef, the actual beef flavor itself is like super strong in beef cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit out of it.
well, beef cheeks is like you think like pork jowl, right? Same thing.
Yeah, same muscle. Yeah.
To me, pork jowl tastes better than regular bacon does. To me,
which is what makes fucking carbonara good, is fucking guanciale, which is pig jowl. Excuse me.
Yeah. And that's why I gorged myself when I had cooked that pal of the Alpha Gale Safe pig of the pork jowl. That's why I gorged myself on that one.
Hey, you know, I tried to research Hannibal Lecter's fucking cookbook they had in the movies. I can't find it.
Shit.
Well, they probably don't want that out there.
Like La Gastrique. Like
Well, Jeffrey Dahmer fucked all that shit up.
Yeah. Well, he was just insane. He was trying to make zombies, man.
Yeah.
He wanted to, he pulled that half warrior type shit, like eating your enemy.
Yep.
And, you know, wanted to be a part of him. And that was where that got weird. Like that was his.
Well, that's what the Maori of New Zealand did initially. That's why they were cannibals, is they'd kill another warrior, they'd fucking eat his flesh to get his power. That was the whole Maori thing, and that's the reason why they stick their tongue out at you.
Yeah.
It's a threat. It means you're going in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your ass.
Yep.
Which that's
well,
been
same
around
way
for a
with the
long
Samoan
time.
warriors back in the day too.
Yeah.
Same way.
Which
Yeah,
ones?
Samoan warriors back in the day.
Yeah.
Native Americans too, you know,
Yep.
Indians.
Yeah, they'd take a bite out of someone's liver.
Yeah, well, I mean, the liver is fucking higher in iron anyway in any animal that there is. So,
And certain cultures would actually, if they would eat your heart too. Certain cultures would too.
Oh yeah.
well, and you know, a while back they were showing, you know, the ritual of women eating the placenta after giving birth. That's still going on. It's highly controversial, but it's high in nutrients and minerals.
That's a huge thing. People are having their placenta freeze dried and then crushing it up and putting it in food.
Yep.
Hey, Gilly, looks like you might have another industry on your hands right there.
No. That's one thing I will not put in my freezer. That's one thing I will not do.
Well, you buy a separate one for the placentas, and you got yours for the rest of the normal people.
Right. It's like if the industry was big enough, they'd probably have everybody having babies then to keep that in, you know, a manufacturing position.
Which I've already had a couple of people in town ask me if I would freeze dry their breast milk. I'm like, no, I will not. They're like, why? I said, legal reasons.
Did you ask them if you can extract the milk yourself?
Yeah.
Some of them, guess what? You wouldn't want to put that away.
You may want to find a woman on the apocalypse that's still lactating to this time. They keep themselves lactating. You know what I mean? That's a lot of protein too. God's golden milk, like they said.
But you got to feed them because that milk don't come from nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
And that shit's super good for your fucking immune system too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where a baby gets its immune system.
And then you fall into like Greek mythology with fucking Zeus.
Gilly's Milking Company.
That's like always a lot of fucking girls back in the day, right?
Yeah.
After they had a baby, right? Because I loved to suck on those titties and drink the breast milk. I did too. You know.
It's a big market. That's in fucking Thumper's fetish crowd.
Well,
I know
let's just
that.
say I'm not alien to that, and it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
Besides, man, after the kid's born and those things look like prime Jenna Jameson because they're so damned engorged, like, man, you gotta fucking take one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta get those things milked down.
I dare a man to say otherwise. It ain't lying.
Yeah. That's like when I see watching even in person or watching porn, right? You see a woman fucking just squeeze it, fucking shit it out. That gets me turned on. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Put that motherfucker in my mouth. Let's go.
That's why I said you need to get on Thumper's fetish group for lactating women. I know he's got it in there. Look at him. He's over there like laughing.
I mean that side of me is still in me. It is.
Yeah, I don't think it ever truly goes away.
No, I'm just all these last few years. I've just been
shaking his head at us.
I've just been a good boy. That's it.
Yeah, that's like the mama boy complex right there. Never got off mom's teat.
Yeah.
Like they make fun of.
Well, it's the same way when fucking women want to call you fucking daddy. They got a daddy complex.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like we were talking about goth girls and shit, like non-true goths, and me and your mommy. They always talk about having a mommy complex when they come together.
Yep.
Your boy likes me because he's got a mommy complex, and you're like, what? The fuck is going on? If that,
I think to a certain
don't know
degree,
what
everybody has an everything complex because moms fuck up, dads fuck up, and your response to how they fuck up, depending on what gender you are, is going to shape your future personality.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we've all got a little bit of a mommy issue. We've all got a little bit of a daddy issue. We all do in some small or big way. We all fucking do.
Oh yeah. No, 100%.
It's called being raised by human beings that are prone to error because nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. It's like, back in the day, when my mother would take a broom handle and stick it up my ass, whatever, man. She didn't know any better at the time. Things happen.
And that's when you take a broom handle, stuck it up a fucking girl's ass or pussy right there.
Right.
It's like I had the one time.
For clarification, that never actually happened to me. This is all for the purposes of comedy.
Just for entertainment purposes only.
For entertainment
folks.
only. No.
Yes.
Some of us got real stories on that.
And look at Thumper smiling. Look at him smiling right there.
We know the
Catholic. I can say a lot, but
I know.
I had my ex say that one time we were talking about anal. She's like, "You want me to stick a broomstick up your ass?" I was like,
Let's start with a Sharpie and see how it goes.
Well, like the first time I had a fucking girl, I was dating this hospice nurse, right? She goes, "I'm gonna milk your prostate." I said, "What the fuck?" I didn't know what that was, right? And she just did it. Oh my God. I was like, woo. I said, damn. I mean, you shoot it out. When you fucking come on her face, right? It shoots out quick.
Yeah. And that's why they do it. You know what I mean? Like it's an actual medical procedure to do it. Remember what movie was it that had old boy from American Pie? I think it was in one of those.
It was American Pie.
Yeah, I think it was American Pie 2. He's like, "Do you want me to
2
do
fingers? Did I say 2?
Yeah,
make it 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to leave on a high note, guys. This shit's fucking hysterical, but I got to work tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and that's my usual cutoff. So
and we lost an hour. So yeah, everybody's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, so I'm going to see you guys Tuesday, all right?
All right, brother.
There
Oh wait, did we spring forward today? Oh, shit.
We already did.
For what?
Did we?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
At 2 p.m. this morning, we did.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 a.m. rolled into 3.
Yes. Because me and Little Tate was still on the phone.
Yeah, we were still on the phone talking. I had to roll all the clocks over while we were bullshitting.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
Fucking me and Gillies put in like overtime talking this week, man, in 3 days.
Like a bunch of fucking women.
Yeah, chatty Cathy motherfuckers.
That's right. That's right. Especially when I lost power for 12 fucking hours.
I know, right? When you said that, I was like, oh, fuck. Here comes the phone calls.
I don't even know how Gilly's fucking phone has a charge between talking to you and talking to me.
I know, like...
Hey, for those 12 hours, guess what? I fired the truck up. I plugged my phone in the truck.
I told him the other night.
Talking to you while you were in the truck fucking charging it.
It's on Bluetooth and shit while it's running. Told his ass to get a power bank, dude. Like, you need a power bank.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get me one of those fucking jockeys home power system, system. I'm going to get that one for the $2,000 one.
Dude, like, I've got the real small one.
Yeah.
It'll go up to 120 watts continuous.
Well, I'm going to get the bigger one that's almost $3,000.
And it runs, I was running my goddamn fans off of it, which that's all I need. I just need a fan running if I need to go to sleep, but it'll run that shit just fine.
I mean, I was like, damn, I need something to run fucking TV. At least I can fucking hotspot my phone, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was plugging all kinds of shit into it because it'll give you wattage draw on there too while you're pulling. So you kind of get an idea of what hours you'll get out of it.
Yep. But I will say that's the first time since in 6 years I've lived here, right?
Yeah.
I've lost power for that long. And that night before, that same night, right? Guess what? I lost power for a little bit and just flickered, right? We still on fucking bath hours.
Yeah.
I said, I texted everyone. I said, hey, I'll be back on a minute. Lost power.
Oh,
had to wait for everything to reboot.
Oh,
the black and tan.
Love this stuff. The Yangling black and tan.
Yep.
Nope.
Hey, don't forget.
One time, never drank them again.
New episode of the Marshals are all tonight.
The new episode is?
Yep.
That's a good.
Yep.
I like that show.
Yep.
I'm glad they did it.
For that one.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, if you like Yellowstone, right? Guess what? You're gonna love the Y Marshals. You know, 'cause this one's all about Casey.
I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. I was starting to watch Room 203 when we started this up, so I'll probably finish that one.
Yep.
It's a movie.
Yep.
Satanic.
Yeah, and I was running behind. That's why I texted Thumper. I said, "Hey," I said, "You're fucking hosting." I said, "I'll join it a little bit."
Well, that's what I was wondering because I hopped on the computer and I didn't see the invite, and I was like,
"No,
yeah,
I had bubble guts. I had bubble guts."
Yeah, I was getting ready to send out a text. I'm gonna shit my pants. My buddy said that to me last night. He's like, "You want to get out of a speeding ticket? Just tell the cop you're about to shit your pants."
Well,
he's got
out. No, I did.
Tickets that way.
Yeah, Thumper was on the phone, right? He's like, I said, "Dude, I'm taking shit like Rocky. You called me. I was taking a shit. That's why I didn't answer the fucking phone." I said, "If I'm a shitter, I ain't answering that fucking phone."
Oh yeah, you caught me last night too. I was on the computer and I got it on the fucking sync. Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
I know cops though. That you tell them that they're gonna keep you there fucking longer.
Yeah, there's some assholes
just to see if you will shit your pants.
They'll call your fucking bluff. They'll be like, "I don't give a shit. You can fucking shit your pants. I don't care."
Watch this. Watch this. I told Haas that one night too.
I had patience. I'm like, "No, let's go to the fucking hospital." Or go to shit. I'm like, "Let's go to the fucking hospital." They shit their pants right there, dude. Yeah. I'm like, "You motherfucker."
That's what I told Haas. He was like, "I'm gonna use the excuse I'm gonna shit my pants," and I was like, "Cool. I want to see you shit your pants. Like, I don't care." He's like, "You're fucked up, bro." I was like, "Call bluffs."
Yeah.
Same thing like you're saying with the cops. It was like, yeah, if you legitimately shit your pants, I'll send you home. But you got to legitimately shit your pants. I want to see that wetness on the back of your pants.
There was one guy at the power plant, right? He actually did shit his pants because supervisor called the same shit, right? And then the supervisor would not let him go home just because he shit his pants, right? Rough. He was wearing a white Timex suit, right? After that, the rest of the day.
Shit. Dude, I had that happen to me. I think I was on the Bulkley at the time. I was going in for duty, and Adrian was driving me in, and I had to shit so bad I had to stop in the next parking lot, and I shit into a fucking plastic bag in the passenger seat, and then I threw it in the trash can. She was like, "Oh my fucking God, you really shit." I was like, "I told you I had to shit, man. Like, if I moved, I was gonna shit my pants." And I was already at base, and I would have been late if I had to go back.
When me and Eva and Kelly Gardner, went camping all the time, right? I had shit so bad, I had bubble guts like a motherfucker, right? And fucking, they're like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Because this leaves where I was taking shit at, guess what? I wouldn't wipe my ass with those leaves." I was like, "Nope, because it's poisonous." I was like, "Nope." What I do? They're like, "What are you doing?" I set my ass down in that fucking cold river, right? The cold creek.
Yeah.
And just let it wash my ass naturally. Like,
natural fucking bidet, brother.
Yeah. I said it worked. I said it's colder than motherfucker, but it works.
Hey, guess what? I ain't got a fucking shitty ass. It's probably cleaner than using toilet paper. That is a reason why I keep one roll of toilet paper and one thing of dude wipes for that reason right there.
That's like when I was dating all the damn time. Every time I ate fucking, went to a Chinese restaurant somewhere in Missouri, right? I always had to shit on the ride home. Always did. I mean, I held it for a fucking hour one time driving because I was in the middle of nowhere, right?
You know what? And you say that, I think that's what caused my diverticulosis was having to hold shits all the time. Like it builds up pressure.
Yep.
So I think part genetic and disposition to it, but also the pressure on it.
Yep. But I didn't have no toilet paper on me, and I was out in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm like, nothing was open, right? I'm like, fuck. I said, I'm not gonna just shit my pants or shit on the side of the road and drive home with a nasty ass. I said, I'll fucking hold it.
Well, we had that when we was driving, with my oldest son. He had to shit really bad because he had a gas station chicken sandwich, and I tried telling him, like, be ready because you're gonna have to shit yourself.
Yep.
He's like, we got close to a rest stop, and I was like, you want to stop? And he's like, no, I'm good. We get down the road about fucking 15 miles. He's like, I gotta go, Dad. I gotta shit. So we pull in, and this is why I fucking hate Ohio. Ohio can burn to the ground. So if anybody wants that, they can attack Ohio. Anyway, we pull into a small town to go to the Sunoco, right? And I was like, I need to get gas anyway. So usually when you purchase shit, you can use the restroom, right? It's not a public restroom. This motherfucker was employees only. They wouldn't let him go to the bathroom.
Damn, a gas station. Damn.
He told me, he's like, Dad, they won't let me use the restroom. And I'm getting ready to go in, and the lady comes out yelling at him. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I told Dylan right in front of her. I was like, go shit behind their dumpster.
Yeah.
Go shit. And the lady's like, he is not gonna shit behind the dumpster. I'm calling the cops. I was like, call the cops, because I'm gonna tell them exactly what happened. You wouldn't, in an emergency, let him use the restroom.
So just double.
Simple as that. So I will not go to Sunoco station and fuck Ohio. I hope anybody listen. Fuck Ohio. Fuck you, fuck eyes too.
I do hate fucking Ohio too.
Yeah, fucking hate Ohio.
Although
You gotta realize the cost of living is different there.
I do like the extreme east side of Ohio where the Amish live, because there's no cell phone service, and it's just a better, slower pace of life.
Yeah.
I went out there a couple years ago, had an Airbnb, no cell phone service at all.
Yeah,
that's
the side where like Brewster and all that's at, because that's a big Amish community right there. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly where we were at. Is right out there.
Well, my aunt,
Southeast Ohio is that way. Yeah.
well, one of my aunts, my mom's sister, that's where she lived because her husband's from there, right?
Yeah.
You know, they met on the railroad, right? And fucking, they moved back out there after he retired. That's where his family's from, is Brewster. So I've been there. Yeah.
Yep. Fucking Amish, dude. Fucking Amish. But he was
the
lucky.
way the Amish,
dude,
they live right. They do.
We even went down to a church right down the road, and they were fucking locked. I'm ringing the doorbell. There ain't nobody there. I'm like, well, you can shit in their fucking parking lot. They ain't gonna fucking know no different.
Yep.
I don't
like, Dad, I can't do that.
I agree with the religious side of the Amish, but I can tell you I like their simple way of life.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Simple way of life. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Well, their religious side gives way to their simple life. You know what I mean? Their doctrines. I don't like how they give everything and then it's distributed by the head priest, of the parish. That's communism 101, but they get the money that they need. It's like going for a loan after you put everything in. So
yep.
But when you're not buying monetary things, you're not a consumer. I mean, what does it really matter? You know what I mean? Like, hey, we're going to buy 50 guns really quick. I need a few $1,000s. And then they're carrying a fucking red wagon full of rifles. It's all paid in cash. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not opposed to that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There is good in that pool of money.
But I do like fucking Amish women. I always did like doing that. That I did do.
Oh no, they always seem dirty to me.
You just don't fuck them in the summertime. I
want to grab that bun.
You just don't fuck them in the summertime. You fuck them in when it's cooler out.
I don't know. Like I said, they just seem dirty to me.
I'll tell you one thing. They're fucking little freaks of men. They are.
Yeah. I'm not saying they're bad looking. They just seem dirty.
No, I'm telling you, when they've been oppressed the whole time, right? Guess what? You let them loose. Oh, they're little fucking freaks.
That's anybody that's been oppressed. I mean, anybody that's under a heavy thumb, dude, they'll fucking flash out and go wilding. So,
I mean, it wasn't even Russ Springer when I was fucking some of these girls, right? It's because I had, going to the store, right? They're like, hey, okay, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, so much for fucking being virgins.
Well, shit, the one time I was thinking, I was home for good, right? My grandpa wanted me to take some harness to the fucking leather shop there for the ponies, right? I walked in there, I was like, fuck's that in my head? And I heard the fucking behind the house, right? The neighbor was railing the guy's wife.
Yeah, like you're telling me.
Yeah. Had her ass bent over the picnic table. I was like, God damn. I was like, okay. I was cheating too. I was like, okay. I was like, damn.
You're getting down and dirty and nasty.
And they're like, don't say that. I was like, that's my fucking business. I said, I didn't see shit.
I mean, they kind of have to fucking keep their bloodlines,
Well, like here in Missouri, right? Guess what? They was paying people fucking $2,000 just to impregnate their wives.
Mm-hmm.
The English. So that way that bloodline,
Yeah.
Because they start getting inbred.
Well, that's some of what the overseas are doing too. Like they're asking anybody, and a lot of it's coming from Americans too.
Yep. So I had somebody ask me, they said, "Would you do it?" I said, "What do you think, motherfucker?"
As long as I ain't got to pay child support, I'm down.
Exactly.
Spread the seed.
That's right.
Woo-wee. Man, these smash burgers are coming out amazing.
I'm getting ready to get off here to start cooking my pasta bake since I didn't do it last night talking to Gilly.
Yep.
I didn't get my leftovers cooked like I wanted to. Plus, I forgot my mozzarella in the freezer. So I had to thaw it back out. You know, when you throw it in the freezer, you get a little bit stiff to shred it. I left it in the freezer. I was like, fuck. Whoops.
That sucks.
Yeah, I thawed it out in some cold water. It's pretty much
I have like
done.
5 pounds of fucking ground beef I need to get through because I've had it in the fridge for like a week now.
Oh, you'll be all right.
I know. It's still good.
It's like when you laugh at people about when you see the FDA saying like you need to eat chicken or stuff like that. If you nuke it, right? Technically,
it kills everything.
You can keep nuking until you lose all the moisture in it. You know what I mean? Like it'll always be safe if you nuke it.
And it kills everything.
Yes, it kills everything.
Nuking it is radiation. I mean, that's why they call it nuking it.
Yep. And it kills as long as it goes over 165, it kills everything.
Yep. Fungus kills it all.
Yep. That's why people forget, man. You don't have to follow the FDA shit. I mean, if it smells funky and slimy and all that shit, yeah, you probably don't want to use it. But
I had to throw out fucking store-bought salmon because I didn't fucking order it from Seattle.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
And I had to fucking throw it out because I couldn't smell it because of my head cold. And Landon said it didn't smell great. He's like, it doesn't smell fishy, and it smells different. And I felt it, and it was a little slimy.
Yep.
And I'm like, God damn it. So I had to fucking throw out 2 fillets.
Yep.
I was fucking pissed.
I had pork chops do that to me a while back. Like I let them sit in the fridge too long, and then I put them in the freezer. And when I thawed it back out, you could feel the slime. And you got that like sulfur coming off of it, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
You gotta watch that too. With putting it in the freezer, it stops it, but it doesn't completely stop it.
Right.
Once it's started, once it's got its foothold.
Yeah, it's pretty much done at that point.
Yeah. So I don't know how much more you guys got. I think I'm gonna get ready and get off here.
Yeah.
If you guys want to keep going, keep at it. I'm gonna get up off here. Huh?
I'm gonna have to get off too soon, fellas.
All right.
What were you saying, Brett?
I said, just do your thing.
All right. Well, you guys take care. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Later, bro.
All right. Yeah, I'll be going long. I'll be going for long too, though. So,
do you want to just end it right now, fellas?
Yeah, we can if you want. That's fine. I'm cooking, so I mean,
okay. I'll dig us out because you can't play the song, can you?
I can play the song, yeah.
He can share it.
I'm on here because.
Oh my gosh, she almost bad, man.
Then shut the fuck up. Motherfucker, you want to backtalk me? Fuck, you're way long.
Somebody, I can't remember. Yeah, it's just funny.
Next to the galley, we've had our say. Fiverr's crew rolling on another fine day. Stories and laughter from shipmates true. We'll see you next time. Fair winds to you.
This is the Fifers 991.
Till next watch, shipmates. We're done.
Fifers departing.